still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. We are back in the saddle after taking just one day off there. And for those of you curious, yes, Sammy is feeling much better today, and he is with my wife now. They are playing in the living room and watching cartoons, and all is right with the world again. So we are moving forward here, and we are going to cover Australia and Egypt for our first game of the day. 2 games after this, guys, so we've got a total today of 3 games. Our next game coming up is going to be Argentina and Cabo Verde, and then the final game of the day is going to be Colombia going up against ay coño, ya se me olvidó. Whoops. Colombia y someone help me out. Colombia y Ghana esta noche. So, Colombia va a ganar contra Ghana. It's going to be Colombia and Ghana tonight. But today, it is Australia-Egypt. Shout out to Hazer. What's going on, man? Ghana, Colombia, thank you, Swaggy. Great news, says Robert Samora. Thank you, sir. Let's get our chat overlay up here one time real quick. What's going on, chat? How's everyone feeling this morning? Everybody doing okay? Everybody all right? You know, I actually, interestingly enough, didn't even realize how badly I truly needed to have just one day off. Like, I feel like a totally different person. I got my Sammy time. I know he was sick, but, like, you know, I got to feel like a dad and do all of the things that, like, make life wholesome. So, yeah, I feel really good today. Feeling energized. I've got me not 1 but 2 Red Bulls as well. Maybe this is where the energy is coming from. Interesting one here. Christina picked out a new Red Bull. Shout out to Destructocron in the chat. Hazer says A-OK. Mrs. Jagular, welcome today. User saying Egypt, Argentina, Colombia. I kind of am leaning that way as well since Mo Salah is going to be available. Donald says walk like an Egyptian. Dropship says Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see what happens. Go, go, Gadget. Mario says Courtney. Optunic saying, so glad you were able to have that break. You deserved it. Thank you, Optunic. Appreciate you. Not too shabby of a tie today. Yeah, man, this one is polo. So it's a polo tie. I mean, brand. I actually got this tie. My mom gave me this tie for Christmas like 2 years ago. I've worn it a couple times on stream, but I figured it's the most neutral color or the opposite of both sides. So it's not red. It's not yellow. Kind of the right tie to fix. Kick like an Egyptian. Oh, man, Yin Yang Twins about to come in right now, too. Womp, 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 womp. Anyways, all right, guys, let's take a quick look at the bracket before this game gets started. So bracket has been updated. Shout out Santino. Not only did he update the bracket and give us who is coming up right now, he also gave us the scores of every game, guys. So to refresh your memories, let's run through this one time, guys. There will also be 2 games tomorrow on the 4th of July. Please do not feel pressured to come and watch or come and moderate that game, guys. It's 4th of July. Enjoy your holiday. I will be here because it's just what I do. If you guys want to join me, of course, you're welcome to be here with us tomorrow. But because Paraguay managed to beat Germany in penalty shootouts, Paraguay has advanced to the next round, and France got a 3-0 win over Sweden, so it's going to be France and Paraguay in that game. Canada got a 1-0 win over South Africa, and we had the Morocco shootouts as well. Morocco got the win in that game over the Netherlands, and so Morocco-Canada will be playing tomorrow. 2 games tomorrow. Canada-Morocco first, France and Paraguay second. Then we'll have the day after tomorrow, Brazil-Norway. We'll also have Mexico-England. Guys, these games... these games on this side, ooh, Woo-wee! Those games look like really fun matchups there. Also over here, Portugal and Spain. How about Spain? For those of y'all who missed it, a 3-0 win there. I don't think anyone was too surprised that they beat Austria. And a very close, very questionable kind of finish. Maybe not so questionable. He definitely was offsides, and Modric will probably not hit the World Cup pitch ever again, so that is kind of a sad thing. But Cristiano Ronaldo finally broke the curse and scored his very first ever knockout round goal. Yes, you heard that right. His first of his career in the knockout stages of a World Cup. So he will be facing off against Yamal and the boys in Spain. Then we've got USA and Belgium. How about USA getting that win when they did? Unfortunately, we will not have Balogun for that match, and he has honestly been our best attacking player. So Ricardo Pepi's going to have to step up. We're going to have to see Gio Reyna do something special. We're going to have to see Christian Pulisic step up in that game over Belgium here. Belgium, to me, I think is a formidable opponent. But if the USA plays clean football, I do believe that the USA will win that game. Of course, a little bias going into that. Today, we're going to find out the rest of the schedule, guys. There are 3 teams, 3 spots remaining in the round of 16. And as was mentioned earlier, I believe it is going to be in this game, Egypt. I'm sorry to my Socceroo friends that are out there. I believe it'll be Egypt advancing, Argentina advancing, and Colombia advancing out of that quadrant of the bracket. So those are just my predictions for this cup moving forward. You guys might think I'm crazy, or you might agree with me. As Spock would say, the logic is sound. Okay, here's a look right now at the Egypt starting lineup right here, folks. Up front, your forward from Manchester City, Omar Marmoush. On the left-hand side, Mustafa Zico. On the right-hand side, Imam Ashur. But the man that you know, the man that you love, the people want to see, it is Mo Salah, the center attacking mid, wearing that number 10 on his chest and back. Marwan Ataya on the defensive mid there alongside Hamdi Fafi. On the back line, it's going to be Kamir Hafez, Yasser Ibrahim, Rami Rabia, and Mohamed Nani as the defensive players for Egypt. Your goalkeeper today is Mustafa Ufa. That makes up the Egypt squad. You can see all the clubs on the right-hand side. We will keep that scrolling by throughout this live stream. The next team, or the opposite team on the other way, guys, it's going to be Iran Kunda as the front striker for today. Probably the best player here, you could say, for Australia. Connor Metcalf and Christian Volpato going to be supporting wingers there. There are going to be other forwards for this squad. And then in the middle of the pitch, Aziz Behic. You'll have Jackson Irvine, also another familiar player. I think that's actually who we used for our thumbnail here for this game. Aiden O'Neill and Jordan Boss as the defensive mid. That's going to be the engine room. These 4 guys are going to try to do their best to contain and prevent Mo Salah and company from getting to this attacking area. Of course, if they can force the middle of the pitch and push all the players up forward, Australia will have a better chance, obviously. But we are going to see some attack. I do think we're going to see some back and forth for both sides here. Back line is going to be Harrington, Suter, and Cherkati. And, of course, your goalkeeper is Patrick Beach. Final couple things, guys. There's some more stats. This game is about to kick off, but really quick, predictions. The reason I am taking Egypt is because in their first 3 games of the World Cup, 55% possession, 47 shots, and 14 of which were on goal. They did score 5 goals compared to Australia having only scored 2 in the knockout rounds. 4 of the 5 goals came off of assists for that squad. More passing by 30%, better pass accuracy, bigger chances, corner kicks. All of this will be up on the screen as the game goes on as well. It will be directly below me in case you are curious. And, of course, the defensive numbers here as well. I will say Australia did only concede 2 goals, but the fact that they couldn't generate enough offense to get over 3 in 3 games is concerning for me. Additionally, more interceptions and tackles made properly by the Egyptian side. They also conceded fewer shots throughout the first 3 games. Fewer clearances means that their defense was stressed less frequently, and I think both teams kind of struggled there when it came to cards, but I think overall it is a slight edge to Egypt, slight edge to Egypt. Australia can still absolutely win this game, and I would not be surprised. I am ready to sit back and enjoy the show, guys. I'm not taking sides here. If I had to, I would believe that Egypt is going to win this game up front just based off of those statistics. But the game is not played on paper. It's played on a pitch with 90 minutes to separate the two sides. Let me make my screen full screen, guys. It's good to be back, baby. It's good to be back. Let's full screen this right now. Okay. All right, we're set. I'm set. House is set. Are you guys set? Do you have your popcorn? Do you have your Vegemite? What do you got going on here? Ready for it, eh? We'll have to make a couple changes as the game here gets started, guys. So just know that. I will make a few changes as the game goes on. Looks like Australia is standing over the ball to get this thing rolling. Game is about to kick off. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Football Nation. My name is Mario. I am your host. Let's effing go. Mario, my hate watch was unsuccessful. Says Eli. What's up, Eli? All right. It is Australia. It is Egypt. It is on. The game has started, ladies and gentlemen, and Egypt will be on defense to start. Defense quickly becomes offense, and Australia somehow manages to win a throw-in. So Australia for a throw-in right here, folks. We are going to get all the graphics situated in just a second here. For now, Suter up the middle, plays this to the right. Sirkati has a pass that gets knocked away. Another throw-in for the Aussie. Oi, oi, ois. Here we go. Quick adjustment on the Streamlabs side of things. In the middle third right now, folks, so still squabbling here for possession. Neither side has been able to really control the ball or the pitch just yet. We are just barely 60 seconds into this match. It's getting better and better. Better and better already. Okay, that should be settled in just a moment. I'll make the adjustments as needed here. Looks like the ball is in the middle of the pitch, folks. That's pretty good. It's not half bad right there. Shrink that down just a hair more. All right, as you can see, there's nothing really happening. Everyone's still in the middle of the pitch. This is all for funsies here. Ball is safe right now with Egypt. Egypt going to be bringing the ball up in just a moment. Looks like Dr. Checkmate dropped a super chat and blessed the channel early this morning. What's going on, Dr. Checkmate? He says, hopefully your boy is doing better. Family first. I appreciate you, man. All of y'all were in my prayers last night. Got my shrimp on the Barbie. Let's go, Dr. Checkmate. Thank you, sir. Well, Dr. Checkmate, don't fire up the grill just yet. Egypt has possession here. Thank you for the super chat, sir. It'll be played backwards here by Rami Rabia. Rabia plays to the right. It's now at the feet of Mohamed Nani. It's actually Fafi to Nani. Nani now has here, looks to the left. He's got a lot of support, and Egypt will control the middle third of the pitch. Right now, Egypt in control here. There we go. Okay, you guys can see the full pitch right now on the right-hand side. Bum Dude, welcome to today's chat, sir. How are you, sir? Irvine, thank you. Says, while your tie is neutral, it is Argentina colors. It is. We are going to be changing ties throughout today, guys. Egypt wearing red, Australia wearing yellow. This ball is going to be flicked forward here and then flung forward by the Egyptian side. Egypt on the run looking for Ashur, and Ashur has that pass kicked away by the defense of Australia. Well done there by Harry Suter, the man who plays for Leicester City. The ball is thrown in for Egypt. It's going back, back, back. Looks like a touch here for Fafi to the left-hand side. It goes. Now over the ball here, Hafez plays towards the middle. Teya plays to the right. Fafi forward. Nani pressed up right now, puts this into the box. Maybe an attack now for Egypt. No, it will be handled here by Australia instead. On the run, Irakunda does manage to play this back, and a waste of the possession here. Bad play by Connor Metcalf tried to send this into the attacking third, but he did not hit that cleanly. The keeper for Egypt came out and got rid of the danger. Good job by Ufa. It's a throw-in for Australia. Australia will have a throw-in. I got to get you one more tidbit of information here on the right-hand side. One more tidbit of information. We'll pull this up in just a moment as we wait for the throw-in. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Now we can get you some statistics for today's game. Possession on the right-hand side. As you can see, Egypt definitely controlling the flow, but Australia takes a shot! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Okay, Volpato lets it rip. Volpato lets that rip with the left, and it doinks off the top crossbar. It does hit the target, almost dropped down, and okay. I see you, Australia. Good shot by Christian Volpato con su zapato. Smacked the crud out of that ball and goes off the crossbar. So, doink, first doink of the day. It does feel good to be back, guys. Feels good to be back. Egypt to the right. All right, bringing it up. Ibrahim looks to the right again. Nani. Hani. It's Hani. Looks like a touch now for Rabia. Ibrahim and Rabia on the back line here. There we go. Ibrahim gets it again. Ibrahim to the right. Yasser Ibrahim and Egypt playing cautiously here. Couple of shots already. I think that might have been, or at least a couple of chances have been created already. I don't want to say a couple of shots. I think that was the first shot of the day for either side. Australia manages to at least strike first. Couldn't quite get what he was looking for, but they're playing this one dangerously inside their own box with two Egyptian attackers in the area. Got to get cleared right now, and Patrick Beach does clear the danger. It's a good kick up the pitch. Here comes a run for Australia again. Nice touch over the defender. A chance, across, and no! Can't get there in time. Corner kick will be awarded to Australia. Good run up the side. Jordan Boss said, whew, I'm gone. And Boss does a fantastic job of chipping that right over the head of Rabia. He's in the box, controls it well. Rabia is the one who broke up the play, poking the ball away. Very good attack, very good defense, very fun exchange, and a corner kick for Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, in the corner, Australia gets ready to put this into the box. We are 6.5 minutes into this game. Another chance for the Aussies. And this is played towards the box. This is a bad attempt to cross that in. We're at the back line once again. Suter anchoring the defense. He'll probably give this back to Beach. He does. Patrick Beach. Up the field we go. All right. Good so far. You can see the ball moving exactly as we're calling it. This will be played back to the keeper. We're in sync right now, probably one of the closest syncs that we've had in a while here. Played to the left-hand side. It's number 15, Hafez, for Egypt. Played now towards the middle. Fathi. Fathi back towards the top of the screen here. Approaching that second, the attacking half, and brought back into the defensive half. We go across that line here for the first time on this possession for Egypt. Egypt puts it back across the line once more. We're on the left-hand side with Hafez. Hafez back again, playing very relaxed ball right now. Egypt is supposed to be the better team, but we've seen more dangerous attacks so far from Australia because Egypt has not been pressing the offensive issue all that much. Little relaxed on it. I'm not against it. I don't love it, but going to take a little bit of creativity to get past this Australian defense. Played out to the wing right now. Pump fake, a little hezzy on the cross. Played backwards again. We're at the wings, going now towards the face of goal. Outside the box, played back to the sideline. Here comes a ball inside. Looks like Moussa Salah couldn't really pick anyone out. Australia's defense forces Egypt to play back towards the middle third, and Egypt will recycle possession. Mo Salah. Guys, he's a free agent right now. Yeah, he's a free agent right now. Who do you think is going to pick him up? Crazy to have someone of the caliber of Salah not on a roster here. Touch for Hani. Hani plays to Fathi. Fathi. Oh, good foot in for the Australian squad. Now they've got a good counter and a lot of guys committed to this one. They've got too much hesitation on this. Looks like Tejeda Capo, the official here. Mr. Tejeda Capo says that's a foul. Australia, why don't you take a free kick right now? Definitely not a foul. Terrible call. Jackson Irvine throws himself down on the pitch, sells it. Australia gets to reset. The long ball does reach its intended attacker there. Got all the way to Jordan Boss, but Boss was chased out of the attacking area by Egypt. Not enough guys there to help back him up, so he had to play it safe. Boss gets it back, tries to make a run towards that baseline, towards the goal line, and Hafez is there to cut that out for the Egyptian defense. A throw-in for Australia. Ball above the head of Sirkati. Sirkati, nice throw, couple good touches for Volpato. He had a good shot earlier here, and it looks like a throw-in has been awarded to Egypt. Egypt will throw this in now. Doesn't seem to be much love between the two sides based off what I'm seeing here, guys. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of love between these two teams, that's for sure. What's up to y'all in the chat? I appreciate y'all being here with me. Looks like in the attacking area here, Australia commits another penalty. Looks like it's going to be a chance now for Egypt to earn a free kick. Australia is generally based. I side with Aussies. What's up, says Eddie. Hello to Kelly, Pakistan Zindagood. Happy early birthday, my friend. I see you in the chat. Okay, I'm going with Egypt, says Tracy. Kelly, welcome. Eddie, welcome. Donald, Renee, welcome. Irvine, Francisco. Yeoman, Yeoma Adventures, or Yeom Adventures, welcome back. Champions, what's going on? William Hodge, welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now in the attacking third with Egypt to play forward here and a chance to put this into the box. Egypt just outside of the box of Australia. Giggity played forward here, and can they break through? Looks like a tackle and a free kick. Zico goes down. Zico goes down. No card is going to be shown here, so nobody getting booked for the offense. But Egypt has been awarded a free kick in a good area for them. Good area for them. Just south of the box, Australia looking to put this into play. Mo Salah, a man next to him. It's Ashur, Imam Ashur, and Salah. Okay, man. Here we go. He's looking. Hand goes up. This is easily played there. A shot towards the goal. The angle shut down. It takes a ricochet and spilled back out to the Egyptian attackers. Egypt across towards the goal. It's in! Egypt will score! Imam Ashur is in, and I'm sure that Egypt is now up 1-0. Goal! Egypt has scored, and we've got our first goal of the day. It is Egypt. The happiness is there. They did the swagger walk. And in case you guys don't know anything about UFC, that's the Conor McGregor walk right there. As he did that, looked like he was trying to do the Conor McGregor. This is going to be offsides. Bad positioning from the Australian defense right there on that defensive attempt. Great job, good spacing there by the Egyptian squad. They had a lot of red jerseys there. I mean, 5 different options. Someone's going to get there. It was 5-on-5, they had beat and gotten on the inside track against every single one of those Australian players. That was textbook, guys. Textbook play for Egypt. We're not 15 minutes into this game, and we've seen the first breakthrough. Let's see how this goes. Robert dropping 5 more Football Nation memberships. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Robert. Looks like we're getting a dangerous play here now for Australia. Australia looking to answer back ASAP. Let's see if they can handle this. Yes, Michael, he is. Yes, he is. Australians are pissed right now, says Donald Ho. All right, Robert, thank you, sir. We'll leave this here. If you guys were just awarded or gifted out a Football Nation membership, flex it. Let's see your team badges. There's the throw-in now, and it looks like Australia going to shoot. Was that a handball? No, another shot is going to miss the entire goal. 2 shots right there. Australia taking 2 shots. First one was blocked, pinballed inside the box. The second one not even on target. Got to hit the target. Come on, O'Neal, you're better than that. Come on, O'Neal, you're better than that. All right, guys, here we go. 15 minutes into this match. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's live stream. My name is Mario. You are watching Football Nation. If you guys were looking for the games or looking for a community to watch the games with, and you missed me yesterday, just know that I am happy to be back here today. Happy to announce that my son is feeling better and happy to be watching sports once again. Here we go, guys. Australia, maybe a potential attack right now. Nice. It gets down to the ground. How long can they possess this? This is going to be a tough challenge here, but a challenge nevertheless that is won by Egypt. Volpato got cut out quickly. Australia will win it back, though. So Australia with possession on the touchline. Looks like Egypt will possess. Now Egypt takes it away. Egypt playing this one forward in great space right now. Maybe a chance to shoot. Maybe a chance to go. And it is going to be deflected by the defense. Egypt looked like Marmouche. Marmouche taking a shot. And it looked like Australia was able to clamp down at the right time. Like the jaws of a crocodile. Steve Irwin would be proud. Here's a boot forward. There comes a pass that will be cut out there by Egypt. Egypt wins it back. Hafez plays towards Ateya. Ateya swings to Fathi. Fathi up to Ashur. Scratch that. It's Hani. Hani to Fathi. To Rabia. Rabia. Hafez. Hafez. What are we doing here? Back we go. Rabia. Ibrahim. Appreciate you guys, man. Soccer is fine, says Swaggy. Missed you yesterday, says Freddie. Happy to be back, man. This must be the fastest goal so far, right? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Of this World Cup? No, we've seen some faster goals already. We've also seen some back-to-back goals happen, specifically 2 days ago, where Senegal was up and somehow lost to Belgium. Crazy, crazy that Belgium scored 2 goals in 5 minutes to tie that game and send it almost into extra time. Instead, in stoppage time, they were awarded a penalty kick and the game was over in stoppage time, which was, you know, I had a bit of a meltdown right there. Egypt's going to wrap this up. Australia going to wrap this up. Patrick Beach gets his hands around the ball. Beach plays to the right. Here comes a play out the backside right now. Sutar gives this out to Shirkati. And Shirkati gives this back to Patrick Beach. Beach gives this to the left-hand side. Harrington says, all right, you're not going to move it up the field. I will. Harrington up the field. Passes to the right. Another pass we have. Jackson Irvine gets a quick touch. Pushed forward one more. Let's see if Australia can get something here. Harry Suter. Suter. Irvine. Irvine up the middle here. There we go. Pass through to Iracunda. Iracunda looks like nice footwork in tight windows here. Australia going to have to clear this back. Volpato, backwards chip for a through ball. Let's see who'll get there first. Australia and Egypt. A little ricochet right now. I think this could be a corner kick. Corner kick, maybe. Let's see this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, went off the hand right there. Handball for sure. Definitely went off the hand and was definitely a handball and a goal kick. Australia should have abso-freaking-lutely gotten either a handball call in their favor or at least a corner kick. Unbelievable. Egypt gets away with that one. So Egypt in the attacking third and their defensive third commit a handball. The deflection off the hand puts the ball through the goal line. It should have been a corner kick or a handball. Neither of the two were called. Let's play on. All right, just know that that happened. Egypt with it here, up 1-0. Egypt to the back line. Looks like a touch for Rabia. Rabia, Hafez. Out to Ibrahim. Yasser Ibrahim to Imam Ashur. Ashur standing on the midfield line. Played back, played left. Rabia. Up the middle. And back we go. What's up, y'all, in the chat right now? Every time I go get a shower, someone scores, says Cara the Panda. I've been there before. All right, y'all. Egypt is being forced back into their own defensive half here. And there's a through ball. This flag might be coming up, but this is a good chance to shoot. He will miss and be called offside either way. He shoots, he misses, he's offsides. No doubt about that. Definitely offsides. This is definitely offsides. Way to start off, Egypt, says Virginia Miller. What's going on, Virginia Miller? Optunic says, let's go, Socceroos. You can do this. Don't let the Pharaohs overtake this game. The Pharaohs of Egypt. Of course, Imhotep. I miss the original Mummy movie. It's a good movie. Brendan Fraser, peak Brendan Fraser. Y'all remember that. All right, guys, Australia with the ball. Australia back and forth. This Australian team, the best thing to happen to Australia since the release of the show Bluey. Here comes Australia trying to put this into the box right now, and it looks like they might be earning a corner kick here. Corner kick to Australia. Let's see if they can get it. Here we go. That's not the OG Mummy, says Courtney. It was for me. All right, guys, here we go. Australia on a corner kick. A corner kick for Australia. It's up. It's high. It's got some hang time. This is hit back towards goal, but the attempt was futile. No good on that one. Australia does take a shot, but the shot is off target, so here comes a hydration break. A hydration break now, folks. All good. Okay. All right, we're in a hydration break right now. It'll be 2 minutes till we get back into the action. In the meantime, let's talk about the games happening here today and the games tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Mr. Krabs. Okay, the rest of the schedule for the week, we have not changed any of this since I created this 6 days ago. It is Friday, guys. It's Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. We've got Egypt, Australia, Argentina, Cape Verde, and Colombia, Ghana today. Right now, this game started at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. The next game is 5 p.m. CST, and then 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be the final game of the round of 32, and then we go into the round of 16. No downtime, no breaks, none of that nonsense. We're going into it. So, first game tomorrow will be at 12 Central Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, that's 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, that is 10 a.m. But this game, Canada and Morocco, is first. It is going to be the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Love you guys. Rock and roll. Okay, so 2 games tomorrow. Canada, Morocco, Paraguay, and France. Then the day after that, we will see Brazil and Norway. We'll see Mexico and England. Whoo, that's going to be I'm telling you, dude, that game is going to be wild. Then we will have the day after that. We'll see 2 games. It will be Portugal and Spain first, and then prime time, of course, Team United States and Belgium. And we are figuring out right here, right now, if it's going to be Egypt or Australia that advances, Argentina or Cabo Verde, which at this point, I don't know, man. Argentina has to win that game. If Cabo Verde wins, this World Cup has been so crazy. We will have a true, real Cinderella, like a true, real Cinderella. Could you imagine? That's not happening, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Anyways, the final setting is going to be tonight's game, Ghana or Colombia, to play against Switzerland, who did happen to beat Algeria last night 2-0. But looks like this hydration break is about to be over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching. Again, we believe that Australia will lose this game because of the offensive prowess, hate the word, but it fits here, of Egypt. This is scrolling by at the bottom of the screen as the game goes on, so if you guys want to see that, you can click it. But you can see it right down here along with all the starting players, their formations, etc., etc. But this hydration break is officially over, folks, so let's get back to the action. It is Egypt and Australia. 25, almost 26 minutes into this match. Let's see if there's another goal somewhere in this first half. We are 20 minutes away from the end of the first half. We will have action here as the ball gets rolling. Y'all can see the ball bouncing back and forth here towards the middle of the pitch. It's going to go towards the attacking half for for Egypt, but Australia will win a throw-in here. So Australia, somewhere in between the defensive third and the middle third, they play it back here towards the keeper. Keeper going to play this out to the left-hand side. Ball moving up the pitch right now. This is going to be deflected. It's going to be a throw-in here for Australia. Shout out to BM Rotec saying, "Hola Mario and everybody. I have started my pre-match partying before Colombia's match tonight, by the way. A real empanada is fried, not baked, and made with corn, not flour." Okay, sir. Welcome. Mo Salah will score at least one, says MGS Engineering. Australia on the run right now, using their size in the weight room there, but a little clunky on the run. They lose possession on the touchline, and Egypt will earn a throw-in. Doing well, Joe. Doing well. Thank you for asking. Wallo Kronu saying, need Salah to score. Chris says some refs seem biased. Viking Bill saying happy Algeria has lost. Donald Ho saying New York City's Italian and Chinese culture. Okay. Okay. Ashley Deverick, what's going on? Happy birthday, America. Guys, gals, Moonfog, what's up? Welcome. Great to be back, Greg. Great to be back. Great to be back, Jeff. Top of the screen. Top of the morning to you. Ball has been played in. Egypt with possession. They are dribbling the ball up the field. That is a long run with the ball before laying it off to another attacking partner there. Here comes a chance for Ateya. Ateya plays this towards the middle of the pitch. It's Tafafi. Ateya. All the way to the right side. Looks like a quick touch here for Ibrahim. Plays forward to Hani. Hani tries to thread the needle here. Does play that forward to Mo Salah. Salah trying to get some space in the middle of the pitch. That was actually Zico who took a touch there. We're at the top of the screen. We are at the top of this screen right now, and they play all the way back. The Egyptian side feeling that Australia is hounding them like the dingoes they are. Those dogs are coming for you. Careful now. The Australian dingoes. The Socceroos. You don't want to be gut kicked by a Socceroo, that's for sure. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, throw-in has been awarded to Australia. Australia will throw this in. They will play it forward. Here comes a run on the touchline again, and with too much speed, not enough poise over the ball. Looks like Australia will forfeit their possession again. Unforced error, really, and Australia gives the ball away to Egypt. Egypt to throw this in. They play it towards the middle of the pitch. Egyptian side in control of this game throughout the first 30 minutes here. Good boot up the pitch, trying to pick out Marmouche, who was just 2 steps behind the play. He does give an encouraging thumbs up to Hani for making the play up the field and giving him a chance to find proper positioning. Cool. Chat, welcome. So glad to have y'all back again, guys. It's a good day. Sammy's with Christina, my wife, and Sammy are getting to watch cartoons, and Sammy is smiling today after resting all day yesterday. Man, I feel totally rejuvenated myself taking a day off. Voice is still a little scratchy, but I think that's just part of the game here at this point. Just like these players are all got to be sore. There is Sam Jackson. Oh, fun random news that doesn't really qualify as news. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are to be married today at Madison Square Garden, interestingly enough. In case y'all did not know, you heard it here first. All right, Egypt with the ball. Egypt plays it backwards. Egypt to the left, and it is Rabia who gives now to Hafez. Hafez, lazy pass. Looks like Australia going to run in and almost cut this out. Looks like Australia does cut this out. Looks like they'll also earn a free kick here. Australia earns a free kick and a chance for a set piece in a dangerous area. Okay. All right. Egyptian with built-in stamina embedded into their DNA. Ola Friday, says William. Let's see. Heard it here first, says DJ Gene. Yuka Farmer Gaming, good to see you, sir. Que lo que, mi amigo. Feels like I just washed 35 pounds of clothes. 102. Let's go. Happy birthday, Balagoon. Did not know that, Midwest. Happy birthday to Balagoon. Your gift is that you get to take the most important game of your life off. Balagoon gets to take the day off. Gets to be suspended. My tats are Egyptian, says Courtney. Folks, we are in the middle of an injury break in case y'all did not see that on the middle of the pitch. Play has stopped, so let me just be clear here. Play has indeed stopped 32 minutes into this match. Looks like down on the ground and being helped up is Mohamed Hani. Hani was hit with a pretty ugly slide tackle there. The officials are still giving the free kick to Australia, however. In real time, the official did not call the other play. Australia is going to take advantage of this gift that has been handed to them by the officials. 2 Australian players standing over the ball. Looks like they're spraying some of that cold air stuff on these players for contusions. This is going to be a shot towards goal, but Australia not flush on the shot. Another left-legged attempt on a volley here. Lazy attempt at a volley there. An attempt, but not really troublesome. He left that leg hanging there for a minute. You could see exactly what he was going to do, and he still couldn't hit that flush. I don't know if he's left-legged. If he's not, a valiant effort. If he's not, a valiant effort, because that is tough to do. But it is going to be Egypt's ball after that play. So Egypt has the ball. Egypt's keeper will roll this out to the left-hand side, kicks it and keeps it down on the ground. It's going to be Rabia who gives it right back to Ufa, the keeper. Ufa sends this up the pitch. It's going to meet Patrick Beach inside the opposite goalie box. This will be thrown overhand right by Australia, and Australia keeps the ball now. Australia on the back line. They're swinging this to the right-hand side. Ball's going to be at the feet now of Cherkati. He is dribbling and approaching the midfield line before going backwards to Suter. Suter plays it forward, and now it's played out to the left for Harrington. Harrington back to Suter, and Suter's going to be put in charge of making the action happen. Now we've cut through the midfield. Now we mount a run. Now Australia's looking dangerous. This is crossed to the back post, and it looks like it stays in for out the cross here. It's going to be Jordan Boss on the opposite side. Jordan Boss plays this out now to Volpato. Volpato looks for Boss, who was turned away from... Ooh, never mind. It looks like we're good again. Australia's got it once more. Tackle comes in, and good half tackle right there by Mustafa Zico to force a throw-in for Australia. Australia just outside the box from down under the box. All right. Let's see what these guys can do. Let's see what these blokes can do. This into the box. This met with the header. No, a chance. The shot is going to actually be saved right now. Good job. Good shot. Ufa saves again. Ufa saves it again. Moonfog says first time watching the game on Peacock and listening in the same time. Is this really your first time doing it at the same time? Cool, man. Well, rock and roll, sir. Rock and roll. Welcome to today's game. Egypt with possession. Looks like at this moment Australia is knocking on the door. Egypt still able to hold them off. Rabia has the ball at his feet inside his own defensive box. Plays this towards the middle of the pitch. This one for Marmouche. Marmouche goes back once more to Zico. Zico slips down. I don't think that was Zico. I think that was Ateya who slipped down on the ground. Ateya managed to play this backwards here, and Rabia has his pass stolen. Here comes a bad play in the middle of the pitch for Egypt, and a throw-in will be awarded to Australia now. Australia. Behic throws this into Irvine, and Jackson Irvine plays it to the right. Cherkati. Nice lift up the field here. Oh, a chance for Australia! No, again. Great job another time. Mustafa Ufa comes in and pulls that chance away from Irakunda. That was a good play up to Irakunda. He was in the box. There was a lot of contact, I will say. Yasser Ibrahim was definitely pulling. That would have been a flag in the NFL for pass interference. That for sure would have been a flag in the NFL for pass interference, but apparently in FIFA, it's all good. So here we go. Australia fighting to get the ball back. It's going to be headed out to Hafez. Hafez can't control it. Nice recovery here by Volpato. Volpato will hit the deck. The official gives Australia a free kick here. Where is Simba? Simba, my son. Christian Zerma, yes, Hani is still in the game, Christian. Yes, he is. Christian wondering if Hani is still in the game. We have not had any substitutions in this game as of now, guys. All of these formations at the bottom are still 100% accurate. Positioning, player numbers, all of it. And Hani is still definitely on the field as the right back there for Egypt. He is just playing in a more forward spot. So Hani, you can see him right there below my finger at the very bottom. Instead of playing on the back line, he is pressed way up. Anyways, what we just saw right now looks like Australia has been awarded a corner kick here. And another dangerous corner for the Socceroos. Let's see if they can get this in. All right. Corner kick for the Socceroos. It is up. It is towards goal. And then headed back out to the opposite side of the box. We're now north of the box. This looks like a big boot up the pitch. Australia going to have to chase that down. A foot race all the way to the ball will be won by the Socceroos. They play this to the middle here. And it looks like Patrick Beach says, let's go that way instead. So, back line for Suter. Sutar plays this to the left. Harrington plays it up the pitch just a hair. Boss on the opposite side of the pitch for that pass. Right side now. Chircotti looks up. You got Jackson Irvine close by, but he wants to go way up the field. I think he was trying to pick out maybe Aiden O'Neill on the play, but he was nowhere near the neighborhood. Come on, man. Volpato trying to get Egypt to pick up the ball. Volpato does get Egypt to start playing once again. Now Egypt is on the run. Looks like Ateya plays this up to the far right-hand side. A run for Hani right now. Mohamed Hani into the attacking, well, not attacking third. Still in the mid-third right now. And the ball will be passed a few times here back towards the middle of the pitch. Now we're towards the bottom of the screen, guys. And it is going to be Kareem Hafez who feels the pressure coming in that time from Volpato. So a safe pass will be made backwards here. It does find the feet of Rabia. Rabia to Ibrahim, and one more to Ateya. Ateya up the middle. Little bounce back and forth as they ping-pong this. Ateya sends this all the way up to the attacking box right now. This will be sniffed out by the Australian defense. Nice little hezzy here on the far side of the pitch. Looks like a free kick will be awarded to Egypt. Okay. Maybe someone on the hezzy, something with the hands. He must have popped someone in the face because the official saw this. Yeah, he totally clotheslined right there. Okay, so Egypt will win a free kick in a very dangerous area. Offensive foul against Australia. An offensive foul against Australia. Egypt gets a good free kick now. All right, guys, Mo Salah. Here comes a chance for Mo. This is likely going to be a set piece, though. What are you saying? Yarla, let's go. Yarla, let's go. It's like the only word I know. We are waiting for the set piece to take place here. The official says a couple of words. Hand is up again for Mo. And he does end up playing this, an anticlimactic play. There's the chip into the box again. No, it will be handled by Australia. They will boot this thing away. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in now. Looks like it's going to be actually a goal kick now. Must have been a foul somewhere inside that box against the Egypt attack. So the defense for Australia will get it back. Australia will get the play going here quickly. Throw-in will be awarded to Australia now. All right. A throw-in here. There we go. And the throw-in kicked up into the air. And back for another throw-in for Australia. We're almost to the 45-minute mark, guys. We've seen one goal in this game. It came at about the 13th minute. We've seen nothing really happen for the past half hour here. Lots of chances for Australia. None of them have really been that dangerous, though. They are thinking right now, they're more reacting to opportunities instead of trying to make opportunities happen, is what I keep seeing here. Looks like a throw-in will be awarded to Egypt. We've got an Egyptian player down on the ground who might be, I mean, he should be fine. He looks like he's fine. Someone just slipped and fell. Someone slipped and fell. That was totally Irankunda who went down. I don't think there was anything malicious or anything at all with that. It's going to be a throw-in. Should be fine. Someone said broken leg. The true transition peeps. What up, homie? Let's play Australia in American football, says AZ Saturner. Well, we won't play Australia in American football, but we will be playing American football in Australia. First international game of the year, ladies and gentlemen, is Thursday, week 1. You heard that right. Thursday, week 1, September 10th. It will be Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco 49ers at Melbourne, Australia, on September 10th. That's the first Thursday night football game of the year. All right, guys, Australia does have the ball. Jackson Irvine's got it at his feet. He looks to the right, gives to Tricati. Tricati plays to the right again. This one will be cut out. Looks like a throw-in coming in. Throw-in for Australia. Australia looks backwards, throws that backwards. Looking to the left-hand side, playing to the left-hand side. It's going to be at the feet of Lucas Harrington. Harrington doesn't like the position he got put in. He gives to Suter. Suter gives to Tricati. Tricati looking for better positioning on the field. Gives it back, forward, and looks like nobody left to pass to. Instead, it goes to the feet of the keeper, and Australia has given away possession once again. Okay, 44 minutes, guys. How many minutes of added time are we going to get? I'm going to guess +4. I'm guessing +4 for this one. I'm all for international games, but a 16-hour travel is nuts, says Lucrative. 3mm says +6. Tegu says +5. True Translation says 6. Kumar with 3. Jagular says 7. Franco says 4. Creepy says 5. Belgium has been, I don't know what I'm talking about. Wrong team right now. I'm looking up. I see the red jersey. Immediately thought Belgium and not Egypt. Egypt has been now pressing here. Got another +4s right now. Unfortunately for Argentina and Cape Verde, they've come farther than anyone expected. But unfortunately, the GOAT is going to be knocking out Argentina today. Wait. Eli, what? What? It is +5, guys. +5 coming up now. So we'll keep the clock ticking here. +5 of added time. It's official. Let's put that up above our heads. This will go to 50 minutes, and then we'll get a chance for our trivia quiz. Hey, guys, y'all have seen some of these trivia questions. Definitely not all. Definitely, since this is our first time covering the Egyptian squad, we have covered some other North African countries, but never Egypt, so this will be our first Egypt coverage. Nice ball into the box right now. Another header here, and it will be wrapped up by Patrick Beach. That looked like a potential shot. Looked like a potential shot with the head. Too far underneath it to really control it or direct that header in any significant way. Australia will play this backwards one more time. Australia now with possession as they approach midfield. 10 went to 19 yesterday. Dude, I was on the phone with a friend of mine watching that Croatia-Portugal finish. Good shot here. Good whip and bend on the shot for Volpato. Unfortunately, the bend was great. The intent was great. The accuracy of the shot was shite, and that was a terrible shot in the end. So, goal kick awarded to Egypt. I mean, it did exactly what he wanted it to do. Or almost exactly what he wanted it to do. Almost exactly what he wanted it to do. Australia wins the ball back again. They've got 3 minutes until the +5 is gone. Australia in the attacking half. They play defensively again, playing into the back line. Right side, Circati. Left side. And up the middle. Okay, a chance now. Looks like Boss is going to be the one to have to bail these guys out. Played back towards the middle right now. Let's see, is that Volpato? Who's a little out of position. Harrington's got it here. Harrington in the middle. Nice run and lays this one out. Australia continuing. This is building here. And right-hand side, Turcotti, you've got yellow jerseys in the box. Back post. Looks like it's going to be flicked away by the Egyptian defense. They're going to let this actually save it from going out. Another cross towards the box, and it's going to be saved by the keeper. Oh, man. Another missed attempt for Australia. They are pressing. They are testing Egypt's resolve and their defense right now, and they're testing their own as well. Looks like a whistle is coming in, guys. Play has stopped here. I think they're going to say you must throw this in again. 2 minutes remain. Condensed soy sauce, says Tag. Big Cat, also USC icon, says Yao. Yaoman Adventures. Australia looking good, not converting though, says Franco. Yeah, Franco, that's a good way to word that. That's a good way to word that, dude. Played to the right side right now, guys. Australia will have this one kicked away from them. It's another throw-in for Boss. Boss sees a man in the middle of the pitch, throws this into, looks like O'Neal. He gives this back to Boss, who's on the run. He plays that like a boss. It's a header towards the box, and it will be cleared out by the Egyptian defense, but you can see Australia still pressing here. Australia, can they keep this ball down on the ground? They cannot. Jackson Irvine hit that in the right direction. And again, intent is there. Execution is what needs to be polished here. Oh, that looked like a bad collision right there. It's going to be back at the feet right now of this attacker. And in Rakunda, a chance now. The Hezi, the stutter. This time, it's going to have to be knocked up in the air. Maybe a chance for a bicycle for someone? No. Do you imagine if Australia had pulled a Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Looks like they are still on the attack, though. Australia has had a long mounting attack right now. Very few moments where it felt like Egypt in this extra time, or in this stoppage time, I should say. Very few moments where Australia in this stoppage time. We've got an Australian player down, just saying, hey, hey, hey. This guy is down. He's been down for a while. I don't know if he just wants the clock to stop or if he's actually hurt. Ooh. That actually looked kind of bad. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to watch this again. Oh, there's a hyperextension for sure. There's a hyperextension for sure. And should have been a foul without a doubt. You don't like to see that. They showed that one there. Magic Spray says true. No, he's down, man. The official calls halftime. The medical staff will take care of him. It was Jordan Boss, guys, who went down, in case anybody's wondering. Jordan Boss is down for Team Australia. He's had a pretty good first half so far. We'll see if he'll be back in the second half. Honestly, after watching that injury twice, I don't know that he will. That knee got planted pretty good right there. It did not look great. So, all right, guys. It is halftime. Let's try to lighten up the mood. I hope he's better, but for now, let's keep y'all entertained. Folks, it's halftime. We like to do this for all of our games. We've got 3 trivia quizzes for y'all. This will be our first one of the day. Try to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's have some fun. Here's question 1. All right, guys. What is the currency of Egypt? Is it the Egyptian pound, the euro, or the African franc? What is the currency of Egypt? A, B, or C? Told you y'all hadn't seen these. Told y'all hadn't seen these. Tell you what. Someone said African franc? Question mark? The correct answer is the Egyptian pound. The Egyptian pound is what they have been using, and you know, when you've got a dollar bill or a $100 bill with the Sphinx on it, you know you've got some landmarks you can share there. Anyways, let's go to question number 2. All right, guys. Geography. What is the capital city of Australia? Is it Melbourne? Is it Sydney? Or is it Canberra? And for the record, trying to find the right volume there. A little loud for me. Guys, we've talked about this. It's not always the cities that you know. It's not always the cities that you know. It is sometimes just a different city. This would be like, is it Los Angeles, New York City, or Washington, D.C.? The answer was C. For those of you who knew the answer, well done. Let's go to next question, question number 3. What confederation does Egypt play in? Is it the Confederation of African Football, the Union of North African Football, or the Union of Arab Football Associations? Anybody Egyptian in this chat? Anybody who lives in that part of the world? Or maybe just knows their soccer? A, B, or C? Most of y'all did okay with it, guys. It's the Confederation of African Football, the CAF. That is the same governing body that, Morocco had to report to. It's different from the Africa Cup of Nations. Africa Cup of Nations is a tournament, not a confederacy, so I hope that makes sense there too. All right, guys, what is the nickname of the Australian men's team? We've said this multiple times here today. Is it the Socceroos, the Aussieroos, or the Outback 11? Which is an awesome name for, like, a boy band that has too many people in it. For a boy band that has way too many. Everyone is getting this one right. Guys, it is the Socceroos. The Socceroos. And honestly, I love it. I think it's a great nickname for them. Anyways, never been to Australia. Might be on the list if there weren't so many spiders and snakes and things that want to eat me. Let's go to question number 5. All right, guys. What English club did Mo Salah become a superstar on? Was it Man City, Liverpool, or Chelsea? Mohamed Salah became a superstar on which of these 3 teams? So, he made his name at Liverpool. He did play with other teams on his way up, guys, but know that the reason I left Man U off the list was on purpose. But Liverpool is the answer there, guys. Liverpool is the answer. He's a free agent right now, in case you didn't know. What is the top men's soccer league in Australia called? Ooh, anybody in Australia know this? What is the top men's league in Australia called? In the United States, it's MLS. In England, it's the Premier League. But here, is it the Australian Premier League, A-League Men, or the Australian Super League? A, B, or C? The answer is B, A-League Men. That is literally it. It's the A-League. He said B would be crazy. Swaggy, B is correct. You be right. Let's go to the next question here, guys. It's question number 7. Guys, what year did Egypt first play in the... Was it way back in 1934? Was it 1974? Or was it 2014? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? No clue. Guys, would you believe that Egypt was one of the first teams ever in the World Cup? They first made the World Cup in the second ever World Cup in 1934, which is wild to think of, but still a really, really cool fact. Egypt has been doing this for a while. All right, guys. What soccer confederation does Australia play in? Is it the Oceania Football Confederation? Is it CONCACAF? Or is it the Asian Football Confederation? A, B, or C? What do you think? Now, this is going to blow some of y'all's minds, guys. It used to be Oceania until, I literally think it was last year. They got too big for their own Oceania, and now they're playing in the Asia Football Confederation. No lie, you can look it up. It's a simple Google search. They actually moved on to bigger and better things. Good for them. Thank you for becoming a First Down channel member as well. I see you in the chat. Last question, guys. What is the nickname of the Egyptian men's national team? Is it the Sons of Ra, the army of Anubis, or the pharaohs? A, B, or C? It's actually not our last question. I got one more for y'all. This is our last Egypt question. The correct answer is the pharaohs. It is the pharaohs, and I think most of us were able to get this one right. That was easy, says Adam. Yeah, we should have put that at the front of the quiz, not towards the back. I made this trivia quiz, so, you know, Santino added all the photos for us. Good picture, by the way, bro. Good picture. Okay, last question. Here we go. Which Australian soccer legend wrote the Tiny Timmy children's book series? Was that Tim Cahill, Harry Cool, or Mile Jedinak? A, B, or C? Tiny Timmy children's book. One of these players. Yes, good job, guys. Final question. It was indeed Tim Cahill. And Tiny Timmy. Makes sense, right? Tim Cahill. Yeah, right? Good. Well done, guys. Hope you guys actually figured that out because you put one and one together. But sometimes people just guess and grasp. There it is. All right, guys. So, how'd y'all do on this trivia quiz? Did you guys do all right? Yes, no, maybe so? Harry Cool, the Camel Cigarettes mascot? It wasn't a trick question. It was not real. It was not. It was a simple, easy question there. TTV saying, can someone tell me, is the World Cup just like the Olympics where they bring in the best from their country? Or is it just the best in the club? First year watching. It is like the Olympics for soccer. It is the best in their countries. The best players in their countries who represent their countries, they do give them some degree of separation. So, like for me, both of my parents are from the Dominican Republic, but I was born here in the United States. I was raised here in the United States, but technically speaking, I could still play for Team Dominican Republic with dual citizenship and whatnot. So, could I actually? No, I'm nowhere near good enough, but just saying that it's, you know, that's how that works. Thanks for the question there, TTV. Looks like we're sitting at 144,000 subscribers. We're at 144.1. That's good. That's good. Let's see how far we can push this here today. We got Raymond Schultz in the chat saying, question for you, Mario. Which South African rugby player named played for Dallas in the 80s? Answer, Nas. Yeah, I had no idea, but thank you for adding the answer there because I had no idea. Dominican Republic, great cigars. Also, great Mama Juana. Let's see. Not like you would want to. Not for the DR soccer team, but for the DR baseball team. Hey, dame un palo, loco. Con ese palo, ya tú sabes. Dame el palo. We'll go to the batting cages. Let's see. I feel like a hover round. 40% accuracy. It's Haka time. No, we're not doing the Haka, John. We're not doing that again. We're not doing the Haka again. Let's see. I'm sorry you feel that way, Champion 1591. Let's see. I see you out there. As a matter of fact, didn't all of, not to get political, but didn't all of the goons in the Supreme Court just say that that is not happening? No, it was birthright citizenship. That's another one that just changed. Anyways, sorry you feel this way, Champion 1591. I hope that you and I can still continue to have a harmonious balance here despite our opposing political views. That being said, thank you so much, my friend, for hanging out and engaging with our content here today. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, we are live right now. And the score is 1-0. The score is 1-0. Egypt is up over Australia. Let's shrink myself down just a hair. I feel like that's a good place to be. Let's see. Funny case. Marco. Okay. I'm actually going to minimize the chat right now. I'm going to minimize the chat right now. And we're going to focus on soccer here. I'm going to focus on the soccer here. Okay. Egypt. The man who scored today for this squad, guys, Egypt has been a great challenge for Australia so far. The man who scored in this game was Ashur, right here on the right-hand side. Salah has not had a chance to score just yet. By the way, the formation here did actually change a little bit. I've got it here as a 4-2-3-1, but as the game has gone on, we've noticed more of a 4-4-2 formation. And you still have Hafez and Rabia, Ibrahim, and Hani up on this back line. But now you've got Zico and Salah actually pressed as the forwards here. Marmoush has kind of slipped down into this midfield spot with Ateya, Fathi, and Ashur. So a 4-4-2 is what we're currently seeing on the pitch for Egypt as we wrapped up the end of that first half. No substitutions yet. Then taking a look here at the Australian side, we'll refresh the page. Rewind this right now. Go back to the lineups. Okay. This has actually stayed the same. Nothing here has changed. Our formation for Australia has been kept tried and true. Maybe they should consider switching it up. I will let you know if we see a different formation, but right now we are holding at a 3-4-2-1. This has not updated as the day has gone on. We are now midway through this game. Second half is about to start here, guys. We talked about this during the pregame here as well. Egypt, with their possession, has been better, not just in the last 3 games of this World Cup, but here today as well. When we look at possession, by the way, this is the last 3 games combined. But for today's purposes, it is pretty close. Australia does have 44% and it looks like 56% for Egypt. All of this seems to be tracking right now, except for the shots and shots on goal. Australia is striking, just not with a lot of efficiency. They're taking shots, they're just not very good ones, if that makes sense. Anyways, here we go. All right. All right, guys. Ashley, what's going on? The Congo game was so much fun. It was. Go Egypt, says Tracy. Send the Socceroos packing. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, Australia. It's freaking hot, says Michael. Sweltering. Not in Australia, though. Pretty sure it's winter in Australia right now. 3mm is passionate. Mrs. Jagular says, let's go Socceroos. Cowboy Bill says, I hope Team USA keeps on winning. Me too, man. Me too. USA. USA. I'm telling you, man, I really enjoyed watching the USA play, getting the win even with Balogun having to take that red card. There was no intent on it, but, you know, looks like Super Harden getting Super Hardon saying, it's freezing here in Australia. We've got great days ahead of this World Cup. We sure do. Why is grass called pitch? Is this a joke or is that an actual question? Because I don't know. And that's the only answer I have for you, bro. All right, folks. Here we go. Second half, Egypt with possession. There it is. All right, guys. Egypt with possession. They will start, and the ball is going to be flung up forward up the pitch to Mustafa Zico. Zico up the middle. A shot going in, and this is going to miss. Looks like Marmoush misses the target here. Quickly, Egypt opens up with a shot. They will miss the shot here. Good touch from Marmoush, but missed the initial shot there. So here we go. Spain going to win this World Cup, says Samson. Hopefully it's Team USA. Hopefully it's Team USA. But we will see if they can get past Belgium first. If we do get past Belgium, I do expect us to be playing against Spain. Ooh, good cutout right there by the Australian team. Another attack, someone getting pushed over. Did anybody notice if Boss had come back from the injury? Hold on, let me go back and see if I can see if Boss had come back from the injury yet. Foul here. Australia gets the ball. And Boss has been substituted out, guys. So Kai Truin did substitute in for Jordan Boss. Boss's injury too great to continue in this game. An injury that we saw at the end of the first half. So Kai Truin is now in for the Australian squad. We'll see how he plays here today. Standing over the ball right now for Australia on this free kick is Christian Volpato. We'll see if Christian can deliver a serviceable ball. Little hesitation over this one right now. Lots of confusion in the box. A header back towards the top of it, and it looks like Australia going to have to try and figure out positioning here. Going to use their height. A play here for Irvine Jackson. Another chance to score! No! We've got a player down right now, an Egyptian player down. They rolled him over to his side. The entire Egyptian squad, you quickly see the players on the pitch saying, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. They're taking a look. What happened here? It got really quiet in the stadium, guys. Hang on. And they are walking out there with a stretcher. A collision here. The stadium falls silent. Almost every Egyptian player is now standing around their fallen comrade here. Looks like going down was Hani, guys. Hani will sit up. A round of applause coming in from the stadium. Hani is sitting up right now. Hani is now standing up. He's still down. They're looking at him. Stand by, guys. He's all right. You know how they do. Add a little drama to all of this. Would like to see the replay. We'll see if he's going to be okay. Here's the replay coming in. So Hani, Hani got absolutely drilled head to head. Got hit in the back of the head. Bruh, that one hurt. I'm sure that one hurt. He's feeling it. Eso es lo que se llama un cocotazo, loco. Eso es lo que decimos un cocotazo. Two heads collide. Hani gets the back of his head almost blown out by Connor Metcalf. Hani seems to be okay. Connor Metcalf seems just fine. We're back to the action here. Actually, Hani is on the sideline, still being evaluated. Maybe concussed. Yup. Coco Bob, says Michael. Un cocotazo. Un cocotazo. Un cocotazo. Alrighty, folks, here we go. We're going to get a goal kick right now. Looks like it's going to be Australia sending this one back up the ways. I'm mistaken. That was Egypt sending that back up the ways. And challenge from over the back. No whistle here from the official. Egypt tries to put this in the attacking half. Australia will wrap it up. And it's going to be rolled out to the left-hand side. Harrington. Jackson Irvine plays it to the middle. It goes back once more. Sutar in the middle of the pitch plays this up to Connor Metcalf. Metcalf goes back to Harrington. Harrington dribbles the ball up the pitch, lays this gently out to the left-hand side here for Aiden O'Neill. O'Neill tries a through ball. It's cut out by Egypt, but then Australia has enough dogs in the pack here. These dingoes coming for the ball right now. Jackson Irvine back again to Harrington. Harrington gives to Metcalf. Metcalf plays this wide. Metcalf gets another touch. Back to the defense we go. All right, Australia looking for a new point of attack here. Sutar up and back. Jackson Irvine. Bro, you would help your team out a lot if you played in this direction, right? If you were playing in that direction instead of continuing to go back towards your own goal. It's going to be rolled up forward here for Australia. Another touch here for Harrington. Harrington to Suter. Suter. And chance right now for Australia. Australia outside the box. Here comes a chance. Tries to put this in. Nice footwork here. There's the cross they're looking for. Nobody in there. Too far of the back post. The Australian players all playing in front of the spot instead of behind it. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick now. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Maybe a throw-in here. Throw-in coming in for Australia now. Blocking still works, says Yauman Adventures. The game will finish 1-1, says Jao Pereira. This isn't to everyone, but let's keep the chat respectful. That should be to everyone. I'll say it to everyone. Hey, can we keep the chat respectful? Guys, I've got the moderators doing the best they can, and they're also trying to enjoy this game here. If you guys are going to act like children, we will treat you like children, and we will put you in timeout. Please, respect the chat, respect the game, respect the 1,000 or 2,000 or however many people we have watching this live stream. I don't want to get distracted from the game again. Quit your shit. Let's keep going. All right, guys, Australia with the ball right now. Far side of the pitch, it's played back towards the middle. Turning away from the challenge and trying to get this going. Looks like Egypt going to get the ball back here. Back and forth we go. It'll be played all the way back to the back line for Egypt, and we're back towards the middle. Right-hand side, Mohamed Hani, who seems to be fine from his earlier potential concussion. Australia gets the ball back in the attacking half. Now they've on a run. Australia going for it here. Australia whips it into the box where there are yellow jerseys, but this will be kicked away well by Egypt's defense. Nice play there by Rami Rabia. All righty, folks, to the right-hand side, it's Harrington. Harrington to Suter. Suter out to the left right now, it's Aiden O'Neal. O'Neal, one more pass to Behic. And Behic gives to Irvine Jackson, or Jackson Irvine, excuse me. Left-hand side for O'Neal again. O'Neal gets run over. The official blows the whistle, and a free kick is awarded to Australia. Australia gets a good free kick in a dangerous area as we hit 53.5 minutes. 53.5 minutes gone. Egypt and Australia going for it now. Good fight here, guys. Not a whole lot separating these two. Australia is winning back the possession battle there as well. It's getting closer and closer to level. O'Neal. O'Neal. All right, here we go. You can come back tomorrow. Because of you, I missed this goal. Australia just scored off a set piece. And it's in for Australia. Australia scores a goal. Australia scores a goal. We are now tied off the set piece. And because had to take care of a troll, I missed literally the only moment that I wanted to cover was that goal. Goal, Australia. Australia has scored, and thanks to trolls in the chat, there is the set piece. It is up. That goes in, and the header was perfect right there. Let's see who claims this goal. The header was up, and it was an own goal. It looked like an own goal. I think Egypt scored on themselves, guys. They sure did. Egypt scores a goal for Australia. Australia does find the back of the net. Australia does find the back of the net. It is actually off of Hani. So Hani, Mohamed Hani, does score a goal against himself. And it is now 1-1. Australia has found the equalizer. Australia has found the equalizer. All right, let's pop out this chat off to the side once more. I am going to bury this now and stop paying attention to the chat. It got ruined for everyone now. Was ruined for everyone, so now we have to ignore the chat for the rest of this game to stay focused. Here is Egypt with the ball. They'll play this backwards. Egypt, Hani gives to the middle. It's out to the left-hand side now. Ateya gives to the left again. Left-hand side here. Hafez looking to answer back now, guys. So Australia, man, manages to score a goal. wasn't even one of the it wasn't even a Socceroo who found the net. It was another Egyptian player who scored on themselves. So Ibrahim gives this one to the left. It's a touch for Rabia. Rabia gives up to Hafez. Hafez back to the middle. To the right-hand side we go. This is booted up the pitch. And it's going to be Australia who gets on the other end of it. Fathi to Hani. Hani back to Fathi. Fathi to the middle. Egypt. Can't believe they scored on themselves in that fashion. Egypt scores on themselves. And this still, there it goes. It finally updated to an own goal on the right-hand side there. But we are well past this. So here is Egypt in the attacking third. Hani plays that towards the middle, and it's played back again for Egypt to Fathi. Fathi gives to Salah. Mohamed Salah back towards the middle of the pitch, but it is all the way to the back line. Ibrahim gives this to Hafez. Hafez plays forward. Where is Zico? There is a pass towards the area, but the Socceroos cut it out. Australia wins the ball back. It's played back to Jackson Irvine. Played forward now on the right-hand side for Australia. Is there going to be another man on the other side of this cross? There is not. There is not. All right. So did Scores 365 just completely stop updating after that own goal? Looks like they totally glitched out. Should get us back to level there. Yeah, should be good to go. All right. Score 365 got all weird on me, but we're good now. We're back. This ball sent all the way up the pitch for Egypt. Egypt is on the attack. They do play this forward. Nice way to stay on your feet. Played out to Salah. Maybe Mo Salah. Maybe. No, Salah can't get it to go. This is cleared out by Jackson Irvine again. Salah had a good chance. Didn't take advantage of it. Little hesitancy right there as we approach the 60th minute. Egypt with the ball right now. Played to the right-hand side. Another pass to the right-hand side. Turcotte. Turcotte gives to the center of the pitch. And I'm on the wrong team right now. That's Hani who plays to the center of the pitch. Fathi. It's like Turcotte. That sounds like the Australian guy. Left-hand side. Finally a touch here. Nope, not Zico still. It's Hafez. Hafez back to the middle. Right-hand side we go. Australia gets another steal right now. There's a play into a wide area. That's going to be a bad challenge and a free kick awarded to Australia again as Irakunda decides to roll over a few times after the tackle. He was pushed from behind, rolls like he was just hit by Cell's perfect form. He's down on the ground, still belly aching here. Australian fans all have their yellow cards out right there. No yellow card, no booking. This official, Tejeda Capo, or whatever his name is, not giving out any cards. Alrighty, folks, free kick coming in now. He's saying more. Back it up. Back it up. O'Neal going to send in the set piece. 60 minutes are gone, guys. Australia scored off a corner just now, although it was Egypt who scored on themselves. Will it happen twice? There is the play into the box, and inside the area there were not any yellow jerseys, but the yellow jerseys do get it back. So here comes a chance for O'Neal. Another chance into the box. Here comes a touch. Jackson Irvine lays that forward. Is someone going to man up and take the shot now? Anybody, take the shot. Someone, just let it rip. Australia going to lose possession here. And then a quick touch now. Someone, anyone, let it fly. You, do it, Jackson Irvine. No, played short again, up the middle now. Here comes a chance for the striker. It could be him. Nope, Irankunda couldn't find it. He will pump fake. He will hezi. Finally, the shot, a ricochet, keeps this in the box. Egypt still looking for it. The official will blow the whistle and give a free kick to Egypt now. Egypt wins the free kick. I believe this one is fair. I believe that one is fair right there. One guy shredded his knee and the other concussed a guy, says Swaggy. Santino, what's going on, man? Aussies waiting for the Pharaohs to score again. Go Pharaohs, says Hazer. Only one team will score. The Pharaohs looking for a third. It's 2-0 for Egypt, says Michael. Yeah, they scored 2 goals, one against them and one against themselves. One against them and one against themselves. All right, folks, Egypt playing jump rope with that center line. It's played to the right-hand side. It goes back towards the middle of the pitch. And Egypt slowly bringing it up to the left-hand side they go. It's going to be dropped down by Hafez. Hafez plays this to the middle again. Ateya. Ateya lays this up for Ibrahim. And Yasser Ibrahim looks to the right and plays to the right for Mohamed Hani. Hani back to the middle. Looks like a pass here for Ashur, the man who scored the first goal. Left-hand side. Egypt still trying to crack this safe. Australia not letting anyone in behind them here. Doing a great job holding as a line. Heads on the swivels here. Doing a great job of heads on the swivels here. That's might be offsides, dude. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Here it goes, offsides line. That's exactly what I was talking about. Australia staying very, very much on a razor's edge right there, guys. Australia's defensive back line is holding so well. They just caught Egypt offsides on that play. Here comes a kick for Australia now. Literally, as I said how clean that line looked, they managed to catch Egypt offsides. Beautiful. Love it. Love when that happens. All right. 63 minutes into the match. Australia plays this forward. It's going to be dropped down for Volpato. We're on the far side right now of the pitch. Looks like Truin plays towards Turcati. Turcati to Sutar. Sutar out to Harrington. Harrington into the middle of the pitch, and it goes backwards again for Australia. Australia's Sutar plays all the way back to Patrick Beach. Beach. You son of a Beach. Beach plays to the right. It's played forward, and Australia, a bad touch right there, unforced turnover. Throw in now for the Egyptian squad. Egypt with the ball here. Raymond says, let's hit the like button, everyone. That would be awesome. If you've been watching for 5, 10, 15 minutes and have not smashed the like button yet, please do not forget to do so, guys. Let's see if we can get this over 2,000 people watching. Let's see if we can get this to 2,500 people watching. If you are entertained right now, guys, smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed. I got to do my YouTuber thing, right? Got to make sure I put that out there. Again, if you are making your bets right now, please be sure to gamble responsibly. And if you guys are, having a tough time during this World Cup and you're looking for another alternate way to try and handle your finances, we do have our partnership for today. That is going to be Acorns, ladies and gentlemen. More information in the description down below. Right now I want to focus on this game, so let's do that instead. We've got Australia with the ball. It's played to the right-hand side. This will be broken up here for, or by Egypt, I should say. And Egypt will win possession once again. Right-hand side we go. Mohamed Hani brings this up from the back. Mohamed Hani towards the middle. Dykowski, Mr. Dykowski. Thank you. Appreciate you, David. All right, man. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, Egypt with possession. Egypt playing backwards here again. I think this game will go into extra time. I don't know if we're going to find a separator between these two sides. We might get penalty shootouts for the Aussies. This is played. Good play out to the right-hand side. Australia has that pass cut out. Lazy pass coming in there from Tricati. It's a steal for Egypt. Egypt has a chance to maybe shoot while on the run. No! It's going to take deflection off of another Egyptian heel as that shot was going in. So, foiled again by their own team. Egypt looking to get the ball into that dangerous area. It continues to be broken up by the Australian defense. Australia's defensive back line still holding. Little dissolved right there. Doesn't look as sharp as it did on that last possession. Let's see. Try to trap them. Try to trap them off sides. Try to trap them. Nice way to cut that out. Everybody keep your head on that swivel. Play it out to the right-hand side. It looks like Australia still has it here. All right. Throw-in maybe coming in now. Cavalry P. Church. How you doing, sir? Shout outs to Keanu, Booten. Jai, not happy about the spammers. Thank you, Jai, for that. Let me see if I can't take care of that myself, actually. There's something I could probably do on the back end here. All right, couple substitutions coming in for Egypt, guys. We got about 1,800 people in this chat. Thanks for hanging out with us today, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Ooh, I know what I needed to do. My bad. Let's do this. Got to do a quick edit. Let's see, go back here. Australia and Egypt fighting for it now. Australia plays all the way back to their keeper here. Australia plays all the way back to the keeper here. We are approaching the hydration break, guys, so that hydration break will be coming in here shortly. Looks like a foul is going to be made right there. And so a free kick will be awarded to Australia. Let's do 8. Right, that should slow it down a bit. Well, we'll do 8. And they are going to do a hydration break here, guys. We'll do 8. This should stop all the spammers. Cool. That should help prevent the spam. But again, hate that I have to do these days. Every audience seems to have its own quirk. Every audience seems to have its own quirk, man. We're in the middle of a hydration break. For instance, football fans are very much, shut up and call the game, just call the game, only call the game. Basketball fans are a lot younger and a lot more rambunctious. Lots of cursing and swearing from the basketball fans. I think baseball fans are probably the most chill, but they are the most strict about the word choosing. Like, if you call it points instead of runs, they will rip you apart. And, I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys, we're in the middle of a commercial break right now. It is a hydration break here, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario. I am your host. For those of y'all who did not catch our pregame, let's take a quick look at what you guys can see moving forward here, ladies and gentlemen, for this World Cup. In this World Cup starting tomorrow. First of all, actually, before we get to tomorrow, let's wrap up today. We got 3 games today. We're in the middle of the first. Our next game is going to be Argentina and Cabo Verde, and then the final game is going to be Colombia and Ghana. These games, I'm doing all of them. We didn't do any of these 3 games yesterday. That was a personal choice. My son was sick, and I was the one who was home. Christina had to work yesterday, so I took care of him. We dropped these games. Dad mode, 100%. I made the right choice. I feel good today. Today, here we are. I'll be covering all these games. Tomorrow and moving forward, the plan is to cover all the games. So, tomorrow to kick things off at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, it will be Canada and Morocco. We will then have Paraguay and France. Those are the only 2 games happening tomorrow, 4th of July, USA. On July 5th, we will have Brazil and Norway, as well as Mexico and Mexico and England. This will be the primetime game, 7 p.m. on the 5th. Then on the 6th, we will have Portugal and Spain and USA and Belgium. Looks like a super chat coming in to the house right now. Pebble dropping some love on the chat. We'll leave that up here for just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, hydration break is over. Time to get back to the action. Let's get our chat overlay going here as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all's continued support. Y'all know super chats and financial contributions are never asked for, but I do appreciate this one here. Not only is it a super chat, it's also a lesson for us here, guys. So it says the soccer field was named a pitch in the early 1600s by the British. Players had to pitch stakes and ropes to mark the boundaries on the ground. The term was adopted from cricket and it was used globally while field is still used in the United States of America. Pebble, thank you. Crossed into the box, Australia, dangerous chance. It's cleared out here by Egypt. Egypt does a great job of earning the ball back. I'm going to leave that here for just a moment. I do think that's a valuable piece of information, a throw-in coming in for Egypt now. Thanks for that, Pebble. Thanks for that. I really genuinely did not know why it was called a pitch, and now we do. So, appreciate you. All right, guys, left-hand side we go. Egypt lays this out to the left. Hafez with it here. Hafez back to the right-hand side. Looks like another super coming in. Australia is the only team that's going to win, says GD Mindbender. GD Mindbender. What's going on? GD Mindbender. 39 ZAR. We now know that this is the currency for South Africa. Thank you, my friend in South Africa. Appreciate you very much. Australia is the only team that's going to win. You guys saying Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. All right, right-hand side, guys. Egypt with the ball right now. Egypt on the play. I do need to update my rosters here as well. We did see 2 substitutions for Egypt, so I'm going to go ahead and probably grab that real quick. Y'all know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and pull that, but Egypt is on the attack right now. Far right-hand side for this Egyptian unit. It's at the feet of Hani. Hani plays this one to number 12. 12, I don't have your name just yet, but we'll get it. Back to Hani here. Hani on the right-hand side. He's going to put this into the box. A chance maybe to shoot, and the shot is absolute booty cheeks. Terrible shot there by Ashur. Ashur with a terrible, terrible shot. Okay. Heard something pop off in my headset one more time. Robert, thank you, sir. Another 5 Football Nation memberships being gifted out by Mr. Samora. Tegu gets one. Champ gets one. SV looks like Vijay. What's going on? Appreciate you, BM Rotech. All got him. Let's go. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Ladies and gentlemen, more substitutions happening now. So we are going to pull these names, make sure we've got our lists updated. Australia is now on their 3rd substitution here. Looks like Christian Volpato is done for the day, as well as Iran Kunda. So both strikers on the front and right side are gone for today. For Volpato, you've got Hrustic, number 10. And up front, Mohamed Toure is your striker for Australia up front now. Okay, so Toure is now on the pitch for Australia. Egypt has made a few changes here. Fathi is done for the day. Hani is now done for the day. Scoring that own goal will definitely get you benched. Those are the only 2 subs right now. Hassan is in for... Oh. Zico, Mustafa Zico is out. So wait. Is Fathi still on? Huh. Wait a second here. Oh, that's not. Hani is still playing. Hani is still playing. My apologies, guys. Looks like approaching the defensive box right now. Australia is trying to make life difficult for Egypt. Australia wins the ball in the attacking third. Australia is mounting an attack right now. This is going to be played out towards the baseline. This is crossed into the box right now. It will take a deflection from a red jersey. Looks like a throw-in coming in right now for Australia, maybe? No? Looked like that went out. Australia wins the ball again. Australia turns things around. They've got it here, and they play it all the way back once more. Harrington to the middle. Sutar looks to the right. He's got help on the right-hand side. Circati still with it here. Circati plays that up to O'Neal. O'Neal played forward again and back to Harrington. Harrington in his own defensive half plays this up the pitch back to O'Neal. O'Neal up the pitch again. Looks like Hrustic with it here. Hrustic gives this one back and forth. Maybe a run at the top of the screen right now. Looks like Jackson Irvine is getting into more of an attacking ideology. Hrustic goes back to Trewin. And I think Truin, and I think it's pronounced Truin, going to play at the touch line. Safe pass going to be made here, going all the way back to Patrick Beach, and we reset possession once more. Now I can write these names down. So Zico has been pulled for Hassan. And Fathi has been pulled for Abdelmaguid. Abdelmaguid. Number 4. All right, guys. I'm all set on my side now. So, Australia, once again, Turcotte all the way up the field here, guys. We got 15 minutes left to go. This was almost a corner kick. Looks like a throw-in now for Australia. Not even. They keep this on the pitch. Nice play towards the box. A chance to shoot. It's cut by Egypt. A shot going in. And Australia and Egypt, we knew it was going to be a close match. It sure is. We've got a player who's down. He's back to his feet. Australia, another attack, top of the box. Maybe a chance to shoot. Predictable play, cuts back. Irvine gives to the left. Another play to the left right now for Australia. It's Metcalf. Metcalf pressured, goes back again. Come on, guys. Go the other way. Not to your own goal. To the opposing goal. Turn around, run. Give them a good chance for a through ball here. It's with the Truin. Truin gives here to Turcotte. Turcotte plays forward to Irvine. Irvine. Middle now for O'Neal. O'Neal looks to the right, doesn't like it. Looks to the left, doesn't like it. Gives this again to Truin. Truin plays forward. Nice through ball now. No. Egypt does a good job. And this is an unforced error throw-in now for Australia in a good spot. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, 78 minutes into this match. We're still looking for something to separate the two. Quick question to the chat. Simple Y for yes or N for no. Will this go to extra time? Y for yes, N for no. Go Egypt. Looks like we've got a player throwing himself down on the ground. And they're saying, can we get a substitute for this guy? Even the Egyptian players are like, let's swap this dude out. Looks like Rabia is saying that Hafez is done. And a lot of you guys saying yes. T-Dog says yes. Joey says yes. Ugo says yes. Stuart, what's going on, Stuart? Zhao's in the chat. BM Rotek still with us. Kumar says no. Franco says no. 3mm says no. Anthony says no. Michael, yes. Jason, yes. Tom says yes. Looks like we are getting the substitute. Hafez is going to be pulled off the pitch here. So Hafez is about to get swapped out for number 7 for Egypt. There's the sub. Kareem Hafez is done for the day. David said no. DJ Jean said yes. Looks like Amina Muhammad says yes. GD Mindbender says yes. I see you guys in the chat. What's going on, man? See, now I can see all the good names in the chat because we don't have 50 people. Ugo says, first time you mentioned my name in your chat. It's hard to pick out the names when you got people who are spamming half the time and completely monopolizing the names. This is why we prevent spam, so I can read new names like my boy Ugo. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Vips, McGuire, Stewart, welcome, guys. Welcome to today's live stream. All right. So, free kick is awarded now to O'Neal and Australia. Tracy says, is that good? I think it is. I think cutting out spam is good. What up, my boy? Says William White Oak. How you doing, brother? William's in the chat. Gimbal says, who was fortunate enough to play cage ball, earth ball. Never heard of that one now. Mr. Pinto, what's going on? Super. Welcome back. All right. O'Neal, I'm taking my eyes off the chat, guys. O'Neal puts this up into the box, but it's top of the box. Not going to give this a dangerous chance. This is on the floor. This is the most dangerous it's been. Who's going to get to it first? Australia recollects here outside the box. This is popped up high in the air. Another chance to shoot, maybe. Desperate attempts to shoot the ball right there. Looks like a free kick will be awarded now to Egypt. Players pushing each other around. And it looks like a lot of pushing and shoving. Mohamed Toure is like, what are you getting mad at me for? Toure saying, what are you getting mad at me for? Thank you, Vips. Appreciate you, sir. The Real. Sira. Buisan. It will go to extra tackles. Everyone tackles everyone until one man is... that would be a crazy, ridiculous, hilarious skit that I would love to do. That's super funny. Thanks for that comment right there. That put a smile on my face. We got Sahara in the chat. Sahara Desert saying hello. What's going on, Sahara? Welcome back. All right, folks, Egypt on the run. Egypt now bringing the ball up. They are in the attacking half and now in the attacking third, approaching the box from the north side. It's played back towards the middle. Ashur gives this back to Hassan. Hassan looks to two guys inside the box. It's actually not Hassan on with the ball right here. It looks like this one is going to be number 7, the new substitute that just came in, and that's going to be Trezeguet? Mahmoud Trezeguet. I've seen this name before. Come on, Ruse, says haha. Lara dropping the Australian koalas in the chat. What's up, Lara? Lara's in the house. Egypt. Looks like they're going to win possession right now. Folks, we are 7 minutes away from this game going to extra time. I asked you guys earlier, do you think we're getting extra time? It felt like the majority of the chat said yes. We are getting closer and closer to that time. Little bit of wasted time here. I can see this going to +6, +7. Another unforced error here by Australia. Don't know what's going on mentally with the Aussies right now, but they are crumbling a little bit, caving under this pressure here that Egypt continues to press. So Egypt pressuring, focusing. This goes up and back. Here we go. Australia loses possession once again. Egypt now to the left-hand side. To the middle and to the left again we go. It's this Trezeguet guy who plays it forward here to, can't see the jersey number here. That did look like Marmoush, though. Super chat coming in right now for Captain. What's up, Captain? Great calls on the Bosnia-Herzegovina game. Cheers. Thank you, Captain, for the super chat. And again, thanks for putting a smile on my face, because every time I think of that game, even though we lost Balagoon for the Belgium game, the fact that Malik Tillman scored that free kick from that close to the box, like, it was such a good shot. Perfect shot. Got a little help from the Bosnian side that didn't jump up for the ball, but I liked it. All right, guys, here's a run. Hassan puts this up, and it's a dangerous cross. It does find someone at the top of the box, and Australia is able to get this thing away. Toure knocks this back, and it's Egypt who will collect after the danger has been removed. Hassan is on the run. Hassan for Egypt. Nice ball forward here. It's a chance for Hani. Hani puts this into the penalty area. And again, Australia says no. A Hezi right here on the shot. Egypt to the right. Again, it's Hassan. Hassan waits for this one. Doesn't like the pass. It goes back post instead. And the Superman punch from Patrick Beach just absolutely smashes that ball away from the goal. It's Egypt again. All right, guys, let's take a look at possession here. 53% possession right now for Egypt throughout this game. It was definitely a good save. A chance right now. All right, looks like no. Looks like no chance right there. Egypt The ball goes off the official, but it wasn't like ooh, good pass. Whoa. Okay, interesting pass with the left foot here. Australia is in the box. The shot going in. Another chance to shoot, maybe. A handball, maybe. No, no, and no. And so Australia's attack looks like it's going to simmer down just a little bit. Got cranked up to a rapid boil and then dropped back down to a simmer. They're playing with the heat right now. Another chance, and we are now looking at a corner kick here for Australia. Okay. Australia. Shout out to Ryan Malta, says Sean. Ryan Malta. Is it the Italian man who went to Malta? Never heard of that one? Who is this? Who is that guy? I don't know who that is. Finally, some Mario juice, says Swaggy McNolegs. Aussie Ruse. Aussie play like you did against Turkey. Go Aussie, go Australia. Attack, attack, win Aussie. Kanga, kanga, kangaroo, roo, says haha. I'm in Australia's corner, says Tom Burns. Mad Steve says thank you, mods. Can you tie? Nope. One of these two teams is going home. The corner is up. Australia towards goal. No. And zinger. Looks like it's going to be Australia that collects again. Australia whips it once more. The keeper comes out, does his version of the Superman punch. Great job by Ufa. And a whistle coming in as an Egyptian player throws himself down on the ground. Free kick will be awarded to Egypt here. Let's see. You weren't here yesterday, and I had to watch Fox's Star Cam. It showed two guys over 40 taking a jog in the park and yelling at kids on their lawn for 2 hours, says Ashy Larry. Fun. Larry, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Let's go Pharaohs, says Ali. You say Aussie wrong. Say it like Aussie, not Aussie. Hey, man, you guys say tomato. We say Aussie. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Looks like a tackle going to be made in the wings right now. Looks like they're calling this a goal kick. You see Hassan stand up and say that was a foul. Barely a nick right there. That guy made World Cup everybody jump. Said Australia will win, so we know Australia will lose, says that one cool kid. Dive, says True Translation peeps. Really cold, saying 99% of America couldn't point out Belgium on a map. That's probably true, but that is legitimately why we added that into our trivia quiz during the Belgium game. Really cool, because we're just trying to better the world, man. One trivia quiz at a time. Shout out to M. Stone. Welcome back, Stone. Mr. Stone in the chat. How are you, Mr. Stone? How are you, Joe? Hello, Yassine. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy to Ronnie. Shout out to Bongs, saying Egypt 2, 1 kangaroo. Guys, we are so close to the end of regulation here. Quick question to you in the chat, since we are in the middle third with nothing really pressing. How many minutes of stoppage time are we getting here? How many minutes of stoppage time are we getting here? Good day to you, says Mr. Stone. Good day to you, Mr. Stone. Shout out to Jennifer, who's in the chat. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Major. I got a lot of new names in this chat, guys. I love seeing new names in this chat. Thank y'all for checking in. Looks like a dangerous play forward here. We did just hit the 90, and they are adding, drum roll please, +5 is the official call, guys. +5 of injury time. Here we go. Clock keeps ticking. Looks like the first person to say +5. Looks like it was Jonathan Thorpe. Jonathan, ding, 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 ding. You are the winner, sir. Jonathan, I don't really know what I can offer you. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thanks for playing, sir. Thanks for playing. Jonathan is the winner. Here's a play to the back box right now for Egypt. The corner kick there turns out to be a kind of a lazy attempt, but Egypt is still in the attacking area. Looks like a chance to score. Guys, in extra time maybe for Egypt? No! Okay, so the stoppage time, and I need to get used to calling it the right thing. Extra time is very different than stoppage time or injury time. We are in stoppage time, injury time. Those can be interchangeable. It is not extra time. It is stoppage time. Right-hand side. A chance here. Again, maybe to the back post. And trying to get a touch on the ball. Looks like nobody for Egypt can really control these crosses that keep coming in with some serious haste, some good speed, and through a lot of Australian traffic. Australia creating traffic jams in those passing lanes. Good for them. Also, the Australian offense has not scored a goal today. Egypt scored one goal and then scored another, except the second one was scored on themselves. Australia has 1 point in this match. Ooh, 1 goal in favor for Australia in this match. But they didn't score it. So, bad pass, forcing a corner kick for Egypt. Egypt will win a corner kick because Toure did not know who he was passing that ball to. So, Mo Salah goes to the corner for this one. All right, guys. Is it Egypt that's going to take the lead here? Or is this going to extra time? Oh, man. Arig, thank you for checking in. Arig is in the chat. Good Lord, says Zeers. The corner is up for Salah. No! Australia knocks this thing away again. Salah gets a touch. It's played to Sutar. Excuse me, wrong squad. A chance, no, the save! Oh my goodness! Wow! Rabia gets his head to the ball, and it was directly towards the goal with a lot of power. Patrick Beach saves the day with a one-handed save, sending the ball over the top of the bar. Patrick Beach with a hell of a save. Another corner kick this time. Can they get it? Mo Salah! No, Patrick Beach again. Patrick Beach saves the day for Australia twice. And it's not over. Battle rages on here, guys. Australia and Egypt. What a save, dude. What a save by Patrick Beach. What a reaction. Left hand going the wrong direction. Left-handed save. All right. Egypt, another attack. The army of Anubis. The Egyptian Pharaohs, a chance, top of the box. Should have just been a shot. Wasted the time with one extra touch. Would have been better if he had just struck it there. No need to, ooh. Nope, Australia still cuts this one out. So Egypt continues playing towards the top of the box. There are 30 seconds left to go until we hit +5. You can feel the prayers from both sides right now. Egypt praying for the go-ahead. Australia praying for the extra time now. Egypt looks like the stronger of the two squads now at this point. First half, I was giving credit to Australia. This second half, I've seen Egypt really control the pace. Mo Salah. He's in the box. Salah lays this forward. The assist. No, it's blocked again. Blocked by the Aussie defense. Ooh. Whistle. Game. Yep. That's it, guys. The whistle comes in. We are getting extra time. Here we go. It's going to be extra time, guys. Let's see. Australia's great defense, says Frank. What up, Frank? All right, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Let's find out who is in the chat. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. We're looking for the newbies here today, guys. Overtime. Overtime? So that's what I get for working overtime. Looking for the newbies here, guys. Shout out to Courtney. I see you. Ooh, Courtney, what's going on? Let's go Australia, says Luigi. What up, Luigi? I lost my bet, says JS Food. Eso pasa. Australia is gassed, says Michael. Kelly Grant says overtime. There we go. We've got Mo. Mo saying hello. What up, Mo? We got T-Dog in the chat. Hello, T-Dog. Fefe, welcome in. Delante, welcome in, man. I see you. Shout out to Richie. How you doing, Richie Bar? I see you, sir. Richie Beer. Looks like Aussia or Aussie Austin Gaming. Aussie Austin Gaming has an interesting logo because that looks like the Buccaneers from Austin, and he's a gamer. But what's up, Aussie? Welcome in. There we go. We got a ton of newbies here today. Graham, welcome. Sham, Shamba. What's going on, Sham? We got Glenn Carter saying hello. Fato, thank you for hanging out, saying it's so fun watching this live. Fist bumps to you, man. We've got Icaroso. I don't know if I said that right. Welcome, dude. Fist bumps to you as well. We got Chaimaria. We've got Salma. What's up, Salma? Salma Abraham. Welcome into Michael White. Pogo Stick. Chocolate Monster in the chat. Mac saying hello. Self-made Florida man. What's up, brother? We got, who else with us? Adam Khalifa. Patrick Green. Zane. BVE. Spectre 007. What's up, dude? Welcome back. JSMR says hi. GD Mindbender back for more. We've got Frank Burnt. Meme Man. It's Yoga in the house. Franco, hello. BH, Joe, Richie, Hughes, hello. CD Chester. What's up, guys? Great to have the newbies in here today. We are saying hi to those of y'all who are new to this chat. Great to be live. If I did not get a chance to read your name, I do apologize. Shout out to the Cave Woman. Looks like Bongs says goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Bongs. Foul saying hello. Dropping these right there. Hey, is that San Antonio FC's crest? Shout out to you. Welcome. My name is Mario. I am live from San Antonio, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all might find me walking around at the Riverwalk as we do some extracurricular Football Nation stuff, but that's not really what's important. Shout out to San Antonio FC. Shout out to this game right now. Let's get locked back into it, guys. Extra time is here. Extra time is here. Let's do this thing. All right, guys, Australia and Egypt. The Socceroos. Is it going to be? Whose crocodiles are better? Whose saltwater crocodiles are better? That's the real question. How many scores, says Glorio? Glorio, we've got a 1-1 game right now. Isaac says, I'm Isaac. Yes, you are Isaac Apata. Hello, Isaac. Welcome to the newbies. Is San Antonio hosting any games, says Glenn. Well, what's that song called? I don't know, dude. I pulled it from Epidemic Sounds. Extra time first, guys. For those of y'all who are unfamiliar with the rules, let me explain what's about to happen here. Michael says, I'm not Isaac. Okay, I'm going to step away from the chat. Again, extra time works like this. You get 2 15-minute halves. Doesn't matter if one team scores or the other team scores. We could see 20 goals in the next 15 minutes, 20 goals in the 15 minutes after that. It will just keep going until the 30 minutes are done. So we get 30 minutes of extra time. That's first things first. Now, if we are still level after those 30 minutes, then we will go into penalty kicks. So this game could be 8-8, and we still go to penalty kicks. But if the game is 2-1, 3-1, and there's a winner after the 30 minutes, guys, it's over after these 30 minutes, and we avoid PKs. Okay. So no golden goal here. This is not sudden death goal. This is a gentleman's 30 minutes left to go here. 30 extra minutes of football. So if you guys are just now checking in, one other thing here. Teams are given 5 substitutions throughout a game. When you go into extra time, you are given 1 extra substitution, which makes their total 6 substitutes available to swap out. And we are seeing substitutions happen right now for Team Australia. Someone mentioned Australia is gassed. They are handling it, and we are getting subs here. Metcalf and O'Neal have now been pulled here. So number 8 and number 13 are done for the day for Australia. We will update those jersey numbers in a moment. Extra time is now underway, and we are moving and grooving. Australia with possession, a foul coming in to start the extra time. Ladies and gentlemen, so a free kick is awarded to the Aussies. Here we go. Civilized overtime, says Mad Steve. Abai says hello. What's up, Abai? Looks like a elbow to the face right there as Truin eats the elbow there. All right. Ocon Engstler is in for Aiden O'Neal. Writing the names down for Australia. And then Mobile is in for Metcalf. Cool. All right, let's go Pharaoh, says FZ Aman. Midnight Trambler. Never understood why they called them penalty kicks. Bomb, says Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Here is the Aussie kick into the box. It's going to be up in the air here. A red jersey will take care of this, though. Australia in their classic yellows with the green bottoms, green trunks. And a nice little back heel here. Australia showing off some good footwork. A chance maybe into the box. This will be somehow saved at the baseline by the Egyptian squad. Good foot movement. Good run here by Rabia. Small triangles cleared out. Egypt back on the attack. So Egypt playing this up from the right-hand side. It's played wide here. Here comes a run. It's going to be played back by Hani. Hani into the attacking half here. That's going to be a switch of play to the left-hand side. They're going to pick out Trezeguet, and it's back once more. Looks like Ashur. Back to Trezeguet. Trezeguet plays this towards the middle here, right-hand side. And if I'm butchering the name, please excuse me. Je ne parle pas français, or any other languages besides English and Spanish. Backwards we go once more. Egypt trying to reset. There is a jersey number that I need to make an adjustment for because they also seem to have made some substitutions here. There we go. I got it. Abdelmaguid into the box right now. There's a chance to shoot! Shoot. He did. Mo Salah goes over the bar right there. Good pass into the box. Nice quick touch right there. And it was Marmouche giving Salah a golden ticket there. Salah squanders the opportunity, and it's now a goal kick for Australia. Australia with the ball. Australia's goal kick coming in now. Looks like a $5 super chat saying "Allez Bleu" from R.E. Lopez. That's a really good question, Hazer. That's a really good question. I think I was struggling the most with Austria, honestly. I think the Austrian names were the most difficult for me. You know, what's interesting, obviously not Egyptian, but I learned how to play soccer at a Lebanese school, actually. One of my best friends growing up was Lebanese. I'm sure he still is Lebanese. But he used to be Lebanese too. And learned how to play, and I learned how to say certain things in Arabic on the field, like halwa, like sweet, or yadla, like hurry, and things like that, quick calls on the pitch. I learned some Arabic through playing soccer, which is an interesting take. But so I don't have any trouble really calling names like Salah or names like Mahmoud or names like that that are traditional Arabic names like that. That to me, also, for those of you who didn't ask for a history lesson, the Arabic did invade Spain, and a lot of Spanish words do come from Arabic as well. So all of that is super natural and flowing for me. It's not perfect. I'll say that. It's definitely not perfect. But it's better than a lot of other people who absolutely butcher those names. But when it comes to, like, the Austrian names, dude, the Austrian names were really difficult. The Norwegian names I had to have phonetically spelled out, especially if they were multisyllabic. Really good question, 420 Hazer. Thank you guys for inspiring that quick talk here. But let's get back to the game. Egypt in the middle of the pitch, played out to the right-hand side. Egypt back towards the middle here. Egiptia con el esférico. They go backwards now. This is going to be switched to the left-hand side. Knocked away by a yellow jersey. Australia looking to maintain possession. They screw this up. Somehow, who will get there first? Looks like they correct the mistake. And the corrected mistake will lead to a little bit of possession here for Australia. Very difficult to maintain this possession. A tackle came in. The official blows the whistle. Points over there, says that's a foul. And so we stop play. Free kick for Australia. Yeah, crazy what a day of rest would do to you, huh? Thanks for that. God bless the Beatles. Cheers to you. Upper Egypt in overtime, says Joey. Maybe. Más tiempo, says Swaggy. All right. Freddie, you cannot remain tied after penalty kicks. Penalty kicks will decide it at the end of it. There is no tie after penalty. The penalties will continue to go on until there is no more tie. Here is Australia trying to get through. We've got about 9 minutes left in this extra time period. I have my bird on the line for Australia. Please win. What? Which bird? Is that a metaphorical bird or is it an actual bird? Because I would not a chance for Australia. I wouldn't offer up my bird for a game like this. Uh-oh. Just kidding, dude. Hopefully the bird in your photo? Don't bet your bird, bro. What are you doing, Mindbender? That breaks my heart. I hope you win. I hope for that bird's sake that you win. All right, folks. 97 minutes into this match. We are still level. Nobody has scored in this extra time period. Egypt with possession now. Egypt, to the left we go. Let's see if Egypt can mount an attack here. It is going to be Ateya. Ateya to the right, goes back here once more. Abdelmaguid, and I don't know if I said that right. Rabia. Rabia to the left. Ateya. Back to Rabia. Taking their time right now as we approach the 98th minute here. Appreciate this right now. Thank you, Ari Lopez. Appreciate that. Okay, 12 minutes. Number 12 with the ball here. It's Hassan. Hassan gives and gets. Hassan plays towards the middle here. Looks like Ashur goes back once more. Egypt to the left. Rabia. The spacing right now for Egypt is wild. There are players kind of bunched at the top of the screen, so the ball gets played there. Let's see if Egypt can make something here happen. Players offsides right now. Multiple players offside right now. What was that? Just a total mental collapse from the Egyptian side. There was no one to pass to. Everyone was offside. What was he supposed to do? So he tried to play this back towards someone who wasn't offside. It's going to overcook this one. It goes over the box. It ends up being a throw-in now for Australia. Australia with possession here. Giving the bird means something different in the United States. It sure does. But haven't you heard that the bird is the word? Oh, a dangerous attack now for Egypt. Thank you, FZ Aman. FZMon, I don't know if I said that right, but welcome in. We appreciate you. Good through ball right now for Egypt. Top of the box here for the Egyptian squad. Looks like Trezeguet. One more time. We'll play this backwards to number 5. Rabia has an angle. Does not play that towards the danger zone. Number 3 here, it is Hani. Hani plays to the right. Once more for Hassan. Hassan, what are you going to do here, Hassan? What are you going to do here, Hassan? He goes backwards. Another chance, another cross, another attempt at a header, and another throw-in for Australia instead. Australia happy to get the ball back, but now the possession has flipped quite a bit. You can see possession starting to creep back in towards the in favor for Egypt now. Starting to go back in favor for Egypt now. Matter of fact, I'm going to let this scroll by, guys. Y'all can see all of the stats for today's game as that goes by. New super chat coming in from GD Mindbender. The bird is bet to my roommate. I only lose feeding duty if I win. Okay, that's fair. I feel better about that bet, GD. I feel better about that bet. Scrolling by at the bottom of your main screen here, guys, stats for today's game. The ball is rolling again after a free kick here for Egypt. Egypt approaching the box from the north. Back to the top here. A chance to play it into the middle. Coming to the keeper. Goes through the goal line. It's going to end up being a goal kick. Just don't feed your bird to your roommate, says Chemo. All right, to the right-hand side we go, guys. Looks like a run up the pitch here. Hani. Excuse me, it's Australia with it here. It's Sirkati. Sirkati chips this forward. This could be a dangerous ball. It stays in bounds. The official put the flag up. It looked like it was good. And Mabil looks like flag goes up. Guys, we are getting close to 105. The 15 minutes, the first half of this extra time, is already almost gone. We still do not have a separator between these two teams. That is what we're looking for now. If you are watching from Australia, thank you for being here today. Or I guess thank you for being here tomorrow in the future. Is it still today? I don't even know. But I do know that it's winter down there, and I hope you guys are staying warm. Thank you to the Australians watching today's live stream. Played towards the middle. Australia on defense. They are going to concede a shot that's going to miss right there. Another awful shot here. This time, Imam Ashur takes the shot. That one was no bueno. All right. No, it's tomorrow, says Mr. Mojo. 6:15 a.m., says Frank Burnt. My goodness. Well, people will be waking up to this at this point. Watching from Kenya, it's almost tomorrow, says Simiren. Simiren! And I don't know if I said that right, but welcome to anybody watching from outside the U.S. borders right now. This World Cup is meant to unite, not divide. And I am 1,000% behind that message. I will die on that hill. I know we've got two teams pitted against each other, but look what it's done to our community already, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, regardless of where you're watching from. I'm glad to have at least this brief moment to interface with you guys and hang out today. All right, guys, Australia has won the ball. They're in the attacking third. A through ball here for Australia is going to be absolute garbage, and it looks like Egypt wins the goal kick once again. What if there is no tomorrow? Maybe not for us, but apparently Australia already got theirs. That's not fair. Yeah, man, anytime. Simiren says thanks for the shout-out. Again, anytime, kind of just the luck of the draw. Here we go. Egypt in the middle third right now. Played back once more, guys. Trezeguet gives back to, looks like Ateya. Ateya gives this one to Abdelmaguid. It goes to the right to Rabia. Looks like this is played forward. Oh, whistle comes in. The official says, wait. I got to show you something. And gives him a card. So, wait, I got to show you something. Come back. Here's a yellow card. All right, guys. Let's get this back to the possession at the top of the screen. Sweet. Possession here today, ladies and gentlemen, has been almost all Egypt all the way. Here we go. It's a free kick, though. Australia has been awarded this. Australia has been awarded a free kick. Pulling on the jersey was pretty obvious there. The official showed that yellow card, and now Australia gets a free kick in the attacking half. There is the kick into the box, and it looks like Egypt says, get this stuff out of here. Looks like our 1:05. Let's add a little bit of added time. Don't know how much stoppage time we're going to get here. Looks like none. So no stoppage time. We're getting the second half of extra time. Yikes, quick hydration break. All right. Mario, if you could attend any World Cup game, present, past, which game would that be? I don't know, man. There's so many good games. Cheers to you, Langston. Mr. Langston Cole. Cheers, man. Big says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Great game so far, says I hit hard. What's up, I hit hard? Welcome to everyone in today's chat. Hey, if you've been entertained for this extra time period, substitutions coming in, guys. If you've been entertained for this extra time period, and I've had your attention for 10, 15 minutes, and you still haven't smashed the like button, last time I will say it for today, guys. Please smash the like button, subscribe. We've always got sports on for y'all. I'm happy to do this for y'all. We've got so much to talk about. We've got the knockout stages coming in right here. Australia and Egypt. We knew this game would be a banger, bro. And here we are. One of these two teams will advance and then face likely Argentina or Cabo Verde. And if Cabo Verde beats Argentina, are they for real? I don't know, man. This team has not won a single game in the World Cup. They also haven't lost a single game in the World Cup. They are still undefeated in this World Cup with exactly 3 points and a goal differential of 0 is how they got in over Uruguay, if you can believe that. So, yeah, Cape Verde here for this game. Could be their last, probably will be. And then Colombia, Ghana will be tonight. We will be covering all of the games here for the rest of the day. So please, come back for more. Smash the subscribe button. Like this video. Do all the YouTube stuff. And always, as always, be sure that whether you win or lose, you are making the right money moves. If you have not started investing in your life just yet, guys, Acorns is the easiest place to start. Link in the description down below if you want to learn more about investing. All right, guys, here we go. Final 15 minutes before a potential shootout here with Australia and Egypt. Let's see if Australia can get that counterattack. We will see. It is Egypt with the ball again. Egypt plays this one back to Ufa, the keeper, and dangerous area to be playing with that football. Looks like cutting this one back and earning it back. It's Australia. Can Australia find the muster that they need? This is a chance. No. Looks like a goal kick. Toure couldn't get the angle as that cross into the box took a deflection. Toure tried to get the header, went boom, but it went past the post. So, goal kick. Okay, if you got a Red Bull, get some wings. Let's effing go. I got a Red Bull right here, sir. Cheers to you. Sugar-free, of course. My wife picked out some weird flavor. Iced vanilla berry. Little berries and cream here. All right, guys, here's a run. And Australia getting in the way of this. Looks like there's going to be a foul here. A foul against Egypt. An offensive foul against Egypt. Australia wins a free kick. Australia wins a free kick. Looks like a bad push in the back right there by number 9 of Egypt. Let me make sure I write down my substitutes incorrectly here. All right, guys. Omar Marmoush has been pulled from the game here as well. The Manchester City striker is no longer up front. Australia inside the box tries to thread the needle here. It's going to result in Egypt stealing the ball back. Lazy running here. Australia is clearly out of gas, guys. That was like a very, very no-effort chase down of the ball there from Toure. Up front for Egypt. Let me make sure I write Hamza. All right, another attack for Australia in the box again. Toure just, I don't know what that was. A very poor effort again, wasting the team's energy. Toure, it's just slow down. Suave. Llévalo suave, mi amigo. Suave. Suavecito. Suavecito para abajo. Para abajo. Suavecito para arriba. Bomba. Para bailar. Esto es una bomba. Here we go, guys. In the middle of the circle here at the starting spot, the official blows the whistle. Mo Salah gives up and smiles and gives the ref a big thumbs up. I mean, that was clearly a pull on his arm. Kind of a Tony Brothers moment with the thumbs up to the ref right there. Hassan with the ball for Egypt. Attacking area now for Egypt. Egypt looking to shoot. Maybe a shot from long range. He tries. He shoots. He will not score. Saved by Patrick Beach. And Patrick Beach wins again. That time it was a shot coming in from, looks like Ateya. Number 19, Marwin Ateya. This is a beautiful pass. Can he get there? He barely reaches it. A chance now for Aziz Behic of Australia. Oh, a little give and go, and inside the box. That'll be taken back here by Egypt again. The official lets the game go on. The official blows the whistle, says, come on, let's try again. Whatever that motion was. Normally that means a substitution, but no substitutions coming onto the pitch now. Ball is placed on the deck here for Australia. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs already for Australia. Only four for Egypt. Yeah, that's right. Okay, right-hand side, guys. Here we go. Egypt, it's going to be Hani. Hani is still on the pitch, the man who scored his own goal, or who scored Egypt's own goal. Here's the run now for Egypt. Hassan on the right side tries to put this into the box. Looks like Australian Socceroos are able to boot this thing out away. It's going to be another throw-in. 10 minutes left to play before this penalty shootout. Talk to me, chat. Again, just type Y for yes, type N for no. Are we getting a shootout today? Are we getting a shootout? Yes or no? All right. Played backwards once more. A lot of yeses right now. Lots of yeses here. We might be getting the shootout. Someone said no. Vips says no. Blaster says no. Looks like R.R. Gale says no. All right, y'all. Well, we got 10 minutes left, so let's see what happens in this next 10 minutes, yeah? All right, it should be fun. Should be fun. Let's do this. Out to the right-hand side, Ateya. Up to the middle, through the gut here, tries to turn away from the challenge, but Australia crashing in, and Australia not giving Egypt any chance to let the legs swing here. So a good ball forward, and man, how are you that exhausted, Toure? There's no way he's either lazy or he's exhausted. Played to the right-hand side. Here's Mo Salah. Salah in the box. Salah, top of the box. A chance to shoot. Deflected. Had to be blocked. This time, Australia's defense going to get a high five from Patrick Beach because that was a really good-looking shot from Ashur. And now we've got another corner for Egypt. Egypt. A corner kick coming up for Mo Salah. Salah plays this into the box. The header looks like it's going to be out of the box. Out of the box. out of the box. Mo Salah. Ooh, good ball forward here. Can he get there in time? Corner kick again. Salah runs this down. Salah sets it, kicks it quickly. We're back to the action. Salah's offsides. A lot of Egyptian players offsides. Are they going to test this keeper again? They put this into the far side, and it's going to be a goal kick now awarded to Australia. Buttercream Dreams says, hi, Mario. What's up, man? Stressy Mess says, can someone please explain what happens if they tie? What does that mean for the round of 16? There is no tie, ladies and gentlemen. There is no tie. There is no draw. These are knockout elimination games titled as such because there will be a knockout and an elimination for one of these two teams. There is no tie. We are going to penalty shootout if this continues. Salah, 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 Salah! No! Corner kick again. Corner kick again. Another one for Mo Salah. Do you cover U.S. games as well? I do. I do. Salah. Corner is low. It will be cleared out by Australia again. Australia needs to survive for 7 more minutes. At this point, they do not look like they will be thriving as Egypt continues to dominate the possession in extra time. Laid to the left, ashore. Back into the box it goes and cleared out once more by Australia. Maybe a counterattack if they still got the energy for it. Not enough Australian jerseys to make a valid counterattack. Bad play right there. Jackson Irvine wants them to reset. Australia on tired legs. Penalty shootout seems like it might be the best situation at this point, the way Australia is playing. So it's going to be brought up from the back for Australia. Nice through ball. Get there, get there, get there, brother. Here we go. Australia going to lose it, though, at the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick. So, goal kick for Egypt. Egypt resets with 6 minutes left to go. And if we're still level after the next 6 minutes, we will be getting that penalty shootout, guys. Probably what a lot of people expected. Here comes a chance for Australia. The pass is going to be almost reaching its intended attacker. Instead, Egypt gets a piece of it. It's deflected, and Egypt is on the attack once more. Right-hand side, Hassan. Hassan is now approaching the box. He's going to try to earn this. He's going to try. Oh, he's in the box again. Hassan is still going to try to play this, and now it's going to be a corner kick once more. Okay. Australia continues to live under duress. I know it's the land from down under, but my gosh. Mo Salah, another corner kick. Can he get this into the dangerous area? There's an extra ball on the pitch, guys. Hang tight. There's an extra ball on the pitch. They're going to move this away. Here comes Salah. Salah's corner's quick. It stays low. Salah plays this wide, and he gets it right back. Salah into the box. It's going to be a chance maybe for Australia. No. Salah comes in to crash, and it's going to be Salah's feet again. He plays this backwards for the Egyptian squad. Egypt gets a chance to recycle possession with less than 5 minutes to go. This game too close to a shootout. Maybe a chance in the box, and no! Hamza could not get there. A throw-in for Australia. Here we go. Very close here. A lot of people on the channel today, says Joe Romo. It's a good game. And people in Australia are waking up to this right now. Welcome to all the Aussies in the chat. Welcome to all the Aussies in the chat. Guys, we got less than 5 minutes here. Here we go. Egypt, Australia, going for it now. Who will win? Australia in the middle of the pitch. It's going to be played back to Jackson Irvine. He lays this forward. It comes a run. Out to the left-hand side. Egypt is on their heels right now. Australia has their feet taken out from under them, and it's going to be a dangerous free kick now. Just outside the box, Australia is awarded a free kick. A foul by Hani. No card here. All right, guys, here we go. Chance to shoot. This is a golden opportunity. A golden opportunity for Australia. They are 3 yards northwest of the box. Here we go. Who's going to take this one now? Who's going to take this one now? I think they'll get it over the wall, but will it come down in time? Maybe a trick play? Maybe some sort of craftiness here from Australia? It would take a very special shot. There's some movement now. It's off the wall right there. Throw-in coming in. Should have played that towards the back post. They had 5 bunched up yellow jerseys there. Seemed like the clear option, but Mabi takes the shot, and it looks like it's going to be a throw-in now for Australia once more. Australia. Chakati to throw this in. Dries off the hands really quick. Throws this into the box, and a chance to shoot. No, whistle comes in. They play quickly. Australia needs to get back on defense. And this ball played forward, unforced error, results in another Australian throw-in. Australia gets a chance for a throw-in. Looks like a sub coming in right now. Well-timed substitution. Well-timed substitution. Is that Patrick Beach coming off? They're swapping goalkeepers, guys. They're swapping goalkeepers for this anticipated penalty shootout here. Interesting. Right before a penalty shootout, you take out Beach and put in Ryan. All right, Ryan. Don't screw this up, man. About time. This is the man that everybody knows and loves for the Australian goalkeeper. He is immediately handed the team captain sleeve. This is the experience that you want during the penalty shootout. But will he guess right? So here we go. Less than 1 minute remains. The throw-in, the headers. The ball is down on the pitch. Maybe a chance now for Australia. It's a give and go. A bad challenge right there, ref. You got to blow the whistle, and we've got a man who's down punching the ground. Another chance to shoot for Australia. This should be a booking too, bro. That was a bad challenge. Oh, dude, terrible. That should be a booking for sure. There it is. Looks like Yasser Ibrahim will be carded for that one. And another dangerous chance to shoot. A free kick has been awarded. If they can score here, if Australia can score here, there will not be a penalty shootout. This game will be over. We've hit the 120-minute mark. Looks like we might be getting some additional stoppage time. Here it goes. Here we go, folks. Australia. The Aussies. See a lot of fans here for Egypt. Can Australia get this to go? Well, hey, guys, a substitution happening last minute here as well. Both teams trying to use the final seconds there, milking the clock. It seems and feels like a penalty shootout is imminent. Here we go. All right, Australia and Egypt. Looking for a set piece. Got to stay on side here. Here it is. Good play. Back of the box. A chance. The header. A shot. It's close. No! Saved by Egypt's keeper. Egypt going to save this right now. The whistle. We are going to penalties. What happened here? The clock is still ticking. 2 players down right now. VAR review for a PK. We saw that happen with Morocco. Remember, Morocco got that penalty kick in extra time or in added time, stoppage time. Here's the replay. Whoa, someone got knocked down early in the box. Chance to shoot. No, but who went down? I didn't see much in there. No. Okay, we're good. Courtney says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to a penalty shootout. So it looks like that's it, man. Looks like that's going to be it. We are, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. At the 120, and we are getting an official PK shootout for the rest of this one. All right, y'all. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting indeed. For those of you watching this live stream right now, we've got 3,000 in the chat. Do me a favor, guys. We only need 250 likes to get to 1,000 on this live stream, and I think this has been one hell of a game. If you would agree, do me a favor, smash the like button. Let's get this stream to over 1,000. All right. Let's see. Picoyo saying, do you remember when Miami won over Ole Miss, brother? The moment with you was insane. Welcome back. Uncommon Truth saying, I'm a hater, and I just had to hate on anything that is outside of my personal experience. Hey, man. Cheers to you for being so honest and open with yourself. American supporting Egypt says, I hit hard. John Andrew Mercado says 50%. You like me. You really like me, says Mr. Mojo. It's Australia now, says Christopher. Or a shootout. We are getting a shootout now, guys. Another game coming up here quickly. We will have a game 1 hour from now, just so y'all know. We have 3 games scheduled for you hooligans out there, you soccer hooligans who want to watch more World Cup action with us. Argentina and Cape Verde. Come on, Messi, 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 Messi. Coming up in a few minutes. And Colombia versus Ghana should be a fun game there as well. Guys, my name's Mario. If you want to learn more about me and what we do, you can check out the website, footballnationusa.com, or you can find me on Instagram. My personal Instagram is here, guys. Y'all can add me on there if y'all want to kick it. There's the link to my Instagram. All right, guys. None of that stuff matters right now. The only thing that matters here is this shootout. The only thing that matters here is this shootout. All right, folks. We're going to get a quick coin toss here before they decide the shootout. Of course, it's best of 5, right? So you guys can do the math on best of 5, of course. And they're watching reviews and replays right now of previous penalty kicks, preferred placement of these players. I'm sure Ryan's been watching this for days heading into this match right now. Valentine's Day Massacre, says Joey. Shout out to Seper. Langston Cole says, Mario, is Messi the greatest soccer player you've ever seen? I've ever seen, yes. Fact. Haruka says, I hate penalties. Damn, Egypt. Isaac says, I'm the real Isaac. Will the real Isaac please stand up? Neymar Goal says, yes. Play until they drop, says True Translation Peeps. Here we go, man. Thanks, guys. Thank y'all for this. Here comes the coin toss. I normally have my referee coin up here, and I don't have my referee coin. All right, that's fine. Egypt reminds me of Morocco. It should remind you of Morocco. They're spaced apart by like 2 or 3 North African countries, and they all speak Arabic. So, you know, makes sense. All right, guys, this is raising my blood pressure, says Cadence. That means you're invested. Love it. Here we go, guys. Arms locked right now. Players having a conversation saying, well, boys, it's been an honor. The Titanic is sinking. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Whatever happens, come what may, we did our best. This is where we are. Australia and Egypt for a penalty shootout happening right now, folks. Penalty shootout happening right now. Matt Ryan, not the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, but the Australian goalkeeper, is now in between the sticks here to try and keep Australia's World Cup hopes alive. Egypt, we'll see how they do. First up to strike here, guys, is Australians' number 19 team captain before the change was made to Matt Ryan. Harry Sutar steps up to shoot. Sutar, first shot of the shootout. We'll see who wins this one. Session. Here we go. First shot. Sutar on the spot. In the goal is Ufa. And Australia's first penalty kick for Sutar. The whistle is there. It's free to go. Sutar misses the opening shot over the bar. How did you do that? How did you do that? Australia misses the opening shot. Absolute dumpster fire of an attempt. He missed this by a mile, bro. He missed this by an absolute country mile. You were the team captain, bro? Trash. All right, well, here's Egypt now with their first man up to shoot. Egypt's first striker coming up right now. It is the Egyptian squad here looking to score first. First one to go is Mahmoud Saber. Mahmoud Saber over the bar, or over the ball, I should say. Matt Ryan in goal. Couple of claps here for Matt Ryan. Wants all the smoke, says, give me the smoke, let's go. Saber steps to the left, shoots, oh, it's good. Left net. Good shot. Ryan guessed correctly. Matt Ryan could not get the save. He guessed the right way. He was ready for that. Could not save the shot, though. Would have been the hero on the first save. So, looks like Egypt has the advantage now. This could be a short shootout. Here we go. Jackson Irvine is now up to shoot, the man that we used on our thumbnail today. Actually, I don't know if we used Jackson Irvine or if we used Irakunda, but here we go. Jackson Irvine. Your mustached man-bunned, most recognizable player here goes up and shoots, keeps this one under the bar. Cool, calm, and collected. Australia gets one back, but they are one in the hole after the missed shot, and Matt Ryan is going to need to make a save to keep Australia alive in this shootout. Egypt now coming up to shoot here. Can Egypt get this one in? So, first shot missed, second shot was good. Here we go. Egypt sending their striker up right now. This time to shoot for Egypt is Rami Rabia. Rabia to shoot. Did they switch keepers again? Should be Matt Ryan in there. I don't think you can switch anyone here at this point. Okay. Matt Ryan takes a second. He puts his hand on one post. He walks over. Other post. Here we go. Here comes the shot. The shot is low and controlled. Slow and low wins the race there. Rabia scores on the shot. It's good. Rabia scores. Keeps that one low, goes to the right. Ryan guesses the wrong way. Matt Ryan loses this one. It's now 2-1. Egypt got to shoot second as well. Egypt is up here now. Coming up to shoot is now Mabil for Australia, number 11. Here we go. Australia's in trouble. Need this one. Mabil to shoot. Here we go. He sets the ball now. Mabil does look confident here. There's the whistle. Mabil shoots. Nice. Keeps that low. Does the same thing. It's now 2-2 here. Australia gets one in. It's 2-2, guys. But it's going to come down to a sudden death shot here soon. It's going to come down to it here soon. Mohamed Salah to shoot for Egypt. No pressure, right, Mo? No pressure. Mo Salah to shoot now for Egypt. Can he score now? Salah to shoot. He stands. Shot loading here. Mo Salah to take this one. Salah winds up. He shoots. He scores. He is in. Salah. Hello, Habibi. Well done, sir. It's now 3-2. Kept that one right down the middle. Got Ryan to jump out of the way right there. Zier says, dude. Right down the gut. Ryan should have just stayed where he was. Matt Ryan didn't need to do nothing on that one. The stress is incredible, says Gimbal. If I draw, I keep the bird. There will be no draw. There will be no draw, Mr. Mindbender. We already had a draw. This is why we're at penalties. All right, guys, here we go. Australia now has it, and I do apologize for not moving the possession needle. It is Australia to shoot right now. Australia winds up and shoots. Off the bar! No! Harrington misses the shot. And Australia is this close to getting sent home right now. If this shot goes in, it is done. If this shot goes in, it is over. You can see it down below, best of 5. So this for the win. Egypt for the win. It's number 4 for the Egyptian squad. Can they score right now? Abdelmajid to shoot now. Abdelmajid, let's see if he can get it to go. Egypt. Now, Abdelmajid, the striker, the man who was substituted in for Omar Marmoush, is now getting ready to take his shot and send Egypt to the round of 16. Can he get it to go? The pressure. The pressure. He winds up. He shoots. He scores! And it's over! Egypt will score! And that'll be the final goal of this match, guys. That'll be the final goal of this match. Egypt wins 4-2 in penalty shootouts. And that's how this cookie crumbles. So Egypt, that is your final. Congratulations to the Egyptian squad. Congratulations to the Egyptian fans. Sorry, Australian fans. It'll be a while. 4 more years until we get to watch Australia in another World Cup. So that is sad. Australia has been eliminated, but it is all smiles, tears of joy, and happiness for the Egyptian squad. There are 2 African nations, North African nations, and Ghana still available there as well in this World Cup. 3 African nations remain as we head into the round of 16. Not half bad. Update, he doesn't want the bird anymore. Okay. Let's go Argentina, says Raiders, Rangers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. My name is Mario. I am your host. I'll be live here again in a few minutes. Thank you all for allowing us and helping us get to 3,000 likes here as well. We need to actually go ahead and start setting up for the next live stream. Just need to make a few changes here, and I need to eat lunch before this next game gets started. We will have Cabo Verde and Egypt playing, Cabo Verde and Argentina playing next. This should be fun. So if you guys want to watch more soccer with us, again, Soccer Hooligans, I'll be here for y'all. And, of course, our final night of the day, or our final game of the night is going to be this one here with Colombia and Ghana. We'll be live for this one as well. If you guys are digging it, you know where to find me. I will be here. I'm also just going to go ahead and disappear, guys, because I do need to go take care of a few other things before this next game gets started. I'll leave the original scoreboard up. I'm going to disappear. You guys have fun in the chat. Please play nice, but let it out. Let it out. Enjoy the chat room. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, guys, for hanging out with us today. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. And so until next time, let's FN go. Peace out, y'all.